We're falling hard to find the answer. But this life we live be all that matters. The life of dreams is moving faster, and no one knows the constant fear of what comes after, and we'll never know. It's weighing me down, got my feet on the ground. Let's hide away from the light, and run away from the night. Let's run away.
How's it going, everybody? Welcome back to another stream. Hope you boys are having a wonderful, beautiful day. How's it going, everybody? Welcome back, boys. Welcome back to another wonderful, beautiful live stream, boys. Yo, I am so late to everything. I haven't even had my coffee. So let me go make myself some coffee here in a second, boys. And look at the duels up and running, yeah? We got the video. It's mostly done processing, so it should be good. PTR servers are alive. They fixed the bug where people were disconnecting left and right, so we can actually get some 5V5 1V1 duels on the day, boys. I saw from Archie, I think he said that he's getting a 5-man together. We just need a second group of 5 boys over in the PTR. EU and NA can all compete and play together. But boys, let me just hop on PTR, get the screen rolling, hang out outside of Orgrimmar, or honestly, like maybe we should go to Strowman sometime. Maybe we should get more boys to hop on them. Alliance of boys in there, alliance of boys and girls. How you boys all doing? Welcome back to another stream. Hope everybody's having a wonderful, beautiful day. Archie, you good to go? Archie Gotova, Commander Gotova. Archie, it looks like he is already ready, boys, which is kind of massive. We just need a second group and it'll be good to go. So let's do this. Let me get the music back up. I actually like this song a lot. I like that a lot. This is a good one. Let me get that rolling. Let me log into the game, go get coffee while the second group is forming, and hopefully that won't take long. I'm that late to everything, man. I'm not trying to do it on purpose either. I'm just a little behind. I was trying to make sure everything is perfect. I've been putting a lot more effort into the videos, into the channel stuff, into like even thumbnails. So I just don't wanna. I just want to compromise on that quality, even if that means I'm a little bit later to stuff. We're gonna be on Dal spectating, so we can spectate them duels. Let's hop outside of Orgrimmar, park the character there with the boys, and hopefully get a couple PMs, DMs in there with the 5V5 1v1s. How you boys all doing? Welcome back to another stream, by the way. Aura, Nikos, Arki, hope you guys are all having a wonderful, wonderful evening. Everybody's having a good one, boys. Last few duels on PTR before we get some live duels, boys. This is the very, very last duels of PTR before PTR becomes a real patch, man. We've all been waiting for a while, dude. I cannot wait at this point, man. PTR, man. 5.2, man. Double Legos, tier sets. I actually wonder how many classes will actually use their tier sets, or how many classes will play versatility, heavy gear. Because you can choose to play the tier sets, but you won't have that Versa. Or not all the pieces have Versa on them. Or are people going to end up playing something else altogether? Like, are they going to play more Versa heavy gear instead? Oh, Adele, what's up, Nikolai? How you doing, man? Sent you with the group? Let's go, boy. Let's go, my guy. How you doing? Let me shrink that. We need a second group. Wait, are we doing those on 9.2 or 9.15? 9.2 PTR. 9.2 PTR. Yeah, I posted on Discord, and the title should be 9.2. Let me know if the title says something else. Probably get some balance like you excited. And finally some balancing for real, Fisker. They actually are doing some PvP balancing for the first time in a long while, huh? Which is really, really good. Alrighty. Well, we're here. Polymall is here. The boys are here, dude. We got Slays. We got, what? It's Shiv. We got ourselves all here. What is this? Arhi? Wait, Arhi red? Wait, is this Arhi or is it the second Arhi? Because I know there's an Arhi red. But there's also non-Arhi red too. Unless it's Arhi or not. Which I guess is a cool possibility. Demon Hunter's playing... What are you, simple branding and shut in PvP? Who the hell does that? Wait, this thing does 3000 shadow damage every 2 seconds? Wait, that's actually kind of strong. That's actually kind of good. Mystery Wars won't play the tier sets. I think Mystery Wars will, maybe not in PvP, but I think they'll in PvE they will. I think it's a good tier set for throughput, but in PvP, yeah, I don't think they will. I think they'll just go versatility. Their tier sets don't seem to be that impactful. But it's interesting, like some classes get some really giga tier sets, and others are like, I wonder if there'll be like nerfs and buffs for tier sets in PvP. Like within PvP, this tier set is not like double the strong, just to get people more likely to play them. I wonder. Alrighty, let me back up. Let me go real quick, get coffee. I don't really need to brew it. The water is hot. I just need to throw it in, pop it in the cup, add sweetener, and we can stream, okay? So, chat, you, if anybody pops on the stream, be like, where Dal? You guys are the entertainers. You guys are the streamers for a second, okay? So let me, actually, let's do, I was gonna zoom in and find, let's say, Blue Zoo and try to park him kind of like where, I would be. Like in the corner. Like that's the streamer now. But yeah, let me get coffee and we'll be good to go. Yeah, if you guys got a group for 5v5 1v1s, whisper me if anybody is starting the second one, because we have Century with a 5-man. We need a second one real quick. Sooner for coffee. Yeah, I like my coffee either like super extra bitter, like black, but I don't have any black coffee, so I either like it sweet or I like it like the most bitter thing in the world. I don't like it anywhere in the middle. Like that's just my preference. I like it either super sweet, right, which is unhealthy, or as bitter as you can get it. And I don't have like the bitter kind. Like it can be in the middle. Otherwise, it's just it's not my preference. You know, I don't know why it's like so extreme one or the other. But let me get my coffee real quick. Be right back. Chat. Now we're ready. Now we're actually ready, boys. So not sweetener, but like coffee with milk. It's like creamer, right? I guess it'll be the best word for it. Alrighty, boys. Do we have a second group over for the PTR 5v5 1v1 duels? Let me pop in how to participate in the duels. Here we go. That's how you do it, boys. Let me pop it in the chat. That's how you do it. Pin it to the message. Sub Dal. Questionable if I'll come, and it's gonna happen at home. Yo, hopefully everything's okay. Atho, dude, if IRL happen, IRL happen. Don't ever worry about it. You take care of yourself. Storm happening, a strong winds broke the garage door, and everyone can come inside. Yo, Atho, I hope you get it fixed out, man. I'm so sorry about that. Yeah, take care of yourself first, man. Take care of IRL first. don't worry about it. We'll probably do these tomorrow as well. So there's always a chance for you to maybe catch tomorrow, but as long as you get your stuff fixed first. You know what I mean? Get your stuff fixed first before anything. Seriously, yo, hope you're doing good, my guy. I thought tier sets should chill with Versa, yes or no? So certain tier sets will have Versa, certain tier sets won't. So this is how tier sets will work. So I don't have any tier on this guy, but if I were to, what the? I got knocked up in the air? Did you just knock me up in the air, sap and sprint away? Wait, huh? What knocked me up in the air? I didn't do that. I didn't fly. Oh, this rogue vanish? After a... Oh, he's just making the sepsis burst go? Interesting. It's Thug playing tier set, so I can show you guys what I mean. So this is how tier set gear will work. Tier set will have predetermined stats. So like, rogue gloves will always have haste mastery on them. Always. So that's how that will function. Always haste mastery on those things. So if you upgrade your gloves into tier set gear, it'll always have haste haste mastery. Your helm will always be crit versa by the looks of it. It looks like your shoulders are crit master versa, chest is crit haste, and pants are crit versatility. So like there's always secondary stats are always going to be the same, no matter if you have like PvP version tier sets or the normal ones. I think it's just to make sure that there's like balance tuning for all of the gear. As long as that gear is fairly well tuned, I think that's what they're trying to go for. No groups on Horde. So there's only one hierarchy. Yo, do we have another group maybe on Alliance? Do you have the boys? Be my wife, Volley. Wow, 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 wow. Proposing. Okay. Let's test out an FA sub and burst. How you liking it? What leg are you running with it? 100% crit? Not as good as Assas? Really? Yeah, Assas. A sub you get Vendetta, and I feel like you kind of want to get the opener. Wait until you have Vendetta, then burst with Vendetta. Because 20% damage increase on top of all the other modifiers, I think that could be really giga good. And when you go for 100% crit, you get a couple of Visceroids back to back that give 100% crit during a 20% Vendetta. That could be really, really good. So I think you just gotta pop Sepsis as early as you can, and then if you burst with Sepsis. I think it's essentially how you have to do it. And I think it's trying assassination versus Fireman. I'll hit him without blind, dude. What the? Doing dirty like that? What the hell? Why you doing like that? As you got breath, trinket, poly. Yo, my man, Fireman. You can probably make some big damage happen, huh? Oh, you got him rooted. No. Oh no, Rogue Thug Shaker, you got this one, guy. Ah, man. Boys, we have a second group forming on Alliance and or Horde for PTR, because we just need a second group and we're good to go. We just need a second group and we're good to go, boys. So if somebody on PTR is forming a second group or interested in making a second group, Nugget, yo, I'm at you. You want to make the group, Nugget? Or are you maybe a part of Sentry? We need a second group, boys. We need a second group. If somebody wants to make one. I don't know if Chicago's around. Maybe we can get some Alliance boys squeezed here, because we do have enough Hordes, at least out here. Out here in the dueling area to form a second Horde group. But we do need a second group, though. We have one with Sentry. I'm gonna try to make a group on Horde. Sounds good, Abe. Sounds good, my guy. If you guys need to have me added over on Real ID just so we can get the queues done, Dalaran #1340 over on the PTR. Yeah, if you guys enjoyed the stream, give it a thumbs up. Very much appreciate it. Looks like Nugget is joined a group of 5-5s. Is he starting maybe another one? Oh, yeah, he is. Yo, Nugget's trying to make a group, boys. Yo, Nugget, got a second one. If you guys are Horde and you want to join in, we got a second 5-5-1 with Nugget trying to make a group. How about it a lot? What server you play on PTR? I think I'm on Anas. I'm either Broxigar or Anasterian. It looks like I'm not an Asterian, so Stug is an Asterian, and it wouldn't give me a server if I was on an Asterian as well. So I think I'm on Broxigar. It doesn't matter though. Like, as long as you are on PTR, it doesn't matter which server on PTR. Then you're good to go. Unless you mean like live servers, then I'm US Illidan. If you mean live servers. How you doing, Yeti? Hope you're having a good one, my guy. We get some 5-5-1s, boys. We just do the +1 to make a group. Second person to make a group and fill it. If you guys want to join in for any of the LFG stuff, any of the 5-5-1v1 duels, you guys are more than welcome to. If you're on PTR, all you have to do is go to player versus player, prima group, custom PvP, find a group, and the group should be there. You don't have to search anything. Because that's how PTR duels work. I think I found counter to melees, did ya? want to see what this man's running. If there's like any kind of talent, any specific Lego. Oh, Nova, is that what he's playing? Nova, bro. Wait, 50% more damn. That's actually could be Giga. I'm good. Met live. Oh, you met live? Yeah, US Elidim is what I play. At least right now. We'll see what the future holds. But I think at least for this next year, I'm most likely going to play on US Elidim. So yo, at least I got my PvP gear, man. I'm a good train dummy. It won't let me join the group. Unless again, we had trying to make a second one. So for some reason, it looks like Damon couldn't join the group. I don't know if maybe Durmo trying to join the group as well. Potentially. I think so. Second group for Nugget. See if you can join it, boys. Maybe it won't let you join the group because he's PvPing. Do you have any poisons on? I mean, that will do it, right? With sepsis and a vanish out with 100% crit with all those dots, that will do the trick. But I don't think this man had poisons on or anything. So, yeah. I don't know how that's gonna work, man. And how you doing, Hanson? What's up, Celtic? How you doing, my guy? Hope you have a good one. Trying to get some 5V5 1v1 duels over on the PTR, boys. It looks Shaman is good and pretty nice. And then too, all specs seem like they got a lot from this patch. That's true, Michael. That's true. All Shaman specs are getting some sort of a buff, man. Some sort of new stuff to play with. Especially enhancement. I feel like the changes of enhance has gotten like Shaman specific plus enhancement specific. Probably the most changes of any class of PTR so far. I mean, don't get me wrong, like tier sets and double legendaries are going to create a lot of gameplay changes. For many of our classes, like the viability is also going to change quite a bit. But man, like this is a whole nother level. What's up, what's up, what's up, MJ, my man? I'll be good, my guy. Horde is on Wormus Accord. I used to play on Wormus. I'll be on there for about 3 months. Can't wait, living in Vickers through videos. Hey man, how you doing? Hope you're having a good one. Love enhancement, yo. Me too, me too. Yo, that second group of Nugget, that is for me. If you guys want to join in second 5V5 1v1 group, we have one over on the Horde. You guys are more than welcome to him. I'm an Archangel. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. Or Archangel. Like everything looks kind of angelic about you, except for like the dark circles around your eyes. But it looks good. I like it. I like it though. Let's go to HPAL. So they're getting nerfed, actually. HPAL is getting nerfed in damage and healing, which is kind of crazy. Hope Mr. Monk will be good in 9-2. Yeah, Aura. Mist Rovers are gaining quite a bit from like the passive healing front with double Legos. Their tier set is kind of like very passive, right? It's just a little bit extra healing from Essence Font, and you ruin whenever you drip you drink a tea, right? Thunderbird tea. You spawn a rune on the ground and that gives you more healing, which is cool. You know, it's kind of neat. It's very passive though. But the double Lego, you're gonna play the Ventio Lego in like Dungeons and Raids. Ventio Lego together with the I think Teachings of the Monastery Lego, unless I got it wrong. I'm gonna look it up just to make sure I get the name right. I believe it's Teachings of the Ancient Teachings of the Monastery. After casting Essence Font, which is empowered by tier set, your target pump, Blacker Kick, and Rising Sun Kick will heal an injured ally within 20 yards. With 50% of the damage you do. So you'll have your Ventio images, your Dark Monks spawning in, and they'll heal passively. And then you have passive healing from your autos and abilities, like from actual like combat abilities. So what you'll do is pop Ventio, channel Essence Font, you'll start punching and kicking. You won't actually have to focus healing anybody. You'll just punch and kick and you'll just passively heal people. You're going to be probably the most passive healer out there, which is probably going to increase your damage output because you're spending more globals doing damage than healing. Good evening, everyone. What's up, Gilgamesh? How you doing, my men? That's on CD. We're on about that ruin. I'm 100% PvP. So for PvP, I don't know what Covenants combos are you going to get. I don't think that tier set is amazing for PvP, but the double Legos should be good for PvP. I imagine random BDBs are probably going to be pretty decent for PvP. And I imagine, I think you play Cloud or Focus right now in PvP, right? Like, double Legos will be good for monks. For a lot of classes, are going to be good. Monks got pretty decent ones. I won't say the monks are the strongest Covenant Legos, because their Covenants are generally pretty decent, except for, like, Night Fae. Like, Night Fae isn't bad, but no one plays it. Nobody that I know. Yo, how's the second group forming? We got 3, we can do 2 more, boys, on the Horde. If you guys ever want to join in the 5V5 1v1 duels, now would be the time to join in. Test your metal. Is this an outlaw? with Kale Jr. Kalel Jr. Oh, okay. I don't know if he's playing Dreadblades or not, but Dreadblades would be really good. I think you'd find big value in Dreadblades, my friend. I don't know if he's playing tier set or not. I want to make a crazy wolf build with enhanced shaman and night tomb with the tier set, wolf bones, and maybe nightfell Lego. That's a really strong one. I think you'll like that a lot. I think I would like that one quite a bit. Yeah, that's a good idea. You know what? Let me also get my pet out so I can give myself a bit of healing. So you guys can at least have a pet to, like, you could kind of use that pet to build off damage onto me. You can use the pet for proxy if you guys want to use me as a train dummy. Necro's best still? Most likely, yeah. I think Necro's just good for the flesh crafting. Even though they're nerfing flesh craft a little bit. Actually, they're nerfing a lot of healing in the next patch, just by a bit. Not like huge big nerfs, except for the arms warrior. That one I think is going to be sizable. That one seems like a sizable nerf. But yeah, what I really like about shamans is just, especially enhancement, it seems like there's a lot of different, like, depending on the Legos you run, you can have different builds. You can have a lot of different builds where you can create quite a bit of gameplay from it. So, like, you can create builds where, what am I trying to do? What am I trying to say here? Wait, Polly? Biggest frostbolt ever? Yeah. What the? What did I hit me for? Recap? Frostbolt. I think your Comet Storm actually consumed the Kyrian buff, by the way. I mean, it still did a lot of damage. Like, it's 3,000, 2,000, 6,000 for the Frostbolt and a Frost and a Lance. Like, that's all really big gamey. But yeah, killed me, bro. Killed me. I think I'm gonna miss Humans Ascendance Enhanced. I think Humans Ascendance is still gonna be okay. It's just there'll be more burst, more builds, more variety for shamans, which I think is a good thing by itself. We need 2 more boys over for the team. Bruand, I guess he's lead now. But we need 2 more boys for the 5V5 1v1 Duels group, boys. If you guys want to join in, you're more than welcome to. I'll try with the tier set. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, if you want to wait out until you have cooldowns and try with tier set, I'll be around. Necro better. Archie says Necro is better. Chim Faye. Necro better than Faye. Faye is hard to realizate. I'm not sure what that word is. Можно кинуть и урон делится на другие цели. Okay, I think Archie says that Necro will be a little bit stronger because you can have a little bit of, like, it'll be a lot easier to use, at least I think from PvP or PvE perspective. I think it might mean from a PvP perspective, but it says that Necro will probably be a little bit better, a little bit easier. Night Fae, tier set? No tier set. I mean, the damage is good, but, like, no tier set. I think with the tier set is where a lot of the value comes from. Unless I'm wrong on that. Killed me, bro. He killed me, bro. Thank you for healing me, though. Yeah, appreciate it. Death Knight Unholy good for PvP. I've seen a few Unholy Death Knights PvP recently. I don't know how good. I mean, they're going to be that much better for the next update, but we'll see, right? We'll just have to wait and see. Hope your Friday's doing good. What's up, Tornado, my guy? Hope you're having a good one, man. Just trying to get some 5v5 1v1 duels up and running, boys. You know what I mean? Just trying to get some duels going, boys. We need 2 more for Team Nugget, and we'll be good to go. Polly, hit me with it. Blink, big, go. Lance? Yeah. Oh my god. Bro. 60,000 damage from that Frostbolt and 11,000 with the Lance, bro. Literally killed me. Like, this is gonna be a killer combo. Like, if you're doing this much, I'm a full Versa. I'm like kitted out Versa. I'm as much Versa as you can. Like, that's nutty. If they let you get that full combo off, they're dead. You just need to get a big old setup with a Fire Blast, and then go for Kyrian with a Flurry, and then Frostbolt Lance. So that's it. They're done. They're done. They better hide behind a pillar or something as soon as they get a Kyrian burst on them. Nutty. Absolutely nutty. Oh my god. Yeah, we'll see if there will be goods out. Well, hopefully it'll be better to realize. Oh, okay. Yeah, so Archie says it's hard to realize the Nightfall potential. Necro's a little bit stronger, but I don't know if Archie means from PvE or PvP perspective. I think I agree with PvP, but in PvE it's actually not bad either. Smotri na Fleshcraft. Oh my god. 36,000. Oh my god, your health. You have 100,000 health. 140,000. Is that what I'm saying? Oh my god. That's a big zap. Huge zap. Yeah, Ellie Blast is gonna be huge. I'm so excited for Ellie Blast Chamois. It just looks like a lot of fun. Looks like a ton of fun. Yo, how's the second group going? We need a +1 on Team Nugget, boys, and we're good to go. Just one more hordy over from the PTR for the 5v5 1v1 DUELS. Once we have 2 groups, we can just spam queue them over and over and over. DLA 75 Flash. 75? Я увидел не 75, я увидел 36 тысяч. Но не знаю, если это номер падает, когда у тебя будет Primordial Wave. Sitting to land. Yeah, Primordial is pretty good. Primordial is good. Man, I have to swap between English and Russian. What's up, G-Funk? You want to join in for the group, the Nugget group? You want to join with Nugget for some 5v5 1v1s? My man, how you doing, my guy? Well, I'm trying to retail with 3s. I've actually look good. 36k, 45k retail. Yeah. Yeah, it should be pretty interesting. I feel like if you play Frost Mage with another class, it's a good target. So they won't always sit on you as a Frost Mage. They will let you kind of play the game. You know what I mean? Hell yeah. When it comes to Mr. there are 2 choices, Necro and Ventier, at least from guides to the studio tells. Dabuska. Yo, I would say Aura, I would say Sidu is definitely, like, there's not a lot of people that play Mistweaver for PvP. Sidu would definitely be like a great resource. Like, if somebody actually plays that healer class in PvP. That being said, I still feel like the class itself is pretty undiscovered. I think you might be right about the Ventier and the Necro though. Night Fate, I don't think that could work unless you PvE. It's just people can walk out of it and there's no like big impact. You're not gonna get a burst skill with Necro. You're not gonna get burst damage with that Stomp. Kyrian, I think it's just healing. I don't think it has damage output for it, but the healing part might be okay. I know the Pacific Cup, it's pretty decent most of the times. It's just Necro, you can have some damage with Necro and some healing as Necro. And even Ventier, like at least it's passive healing while you can do damage yourself. So, honestly, I will hope that maybe add Mistweaver a little bit more damage from PvP. I think that'd be cool to see, man. Russia's dope, though. I tried to switch between one or the other. Russian needs to learn English. It's an English channel. Okay, good. That's what we do it, huh? That NA dominance, bro. They can talk it backwards. I guess in some sense, yeah. Yeah, Russian is a pretty difficult language. I love Mr. in PvP. Great healing and mobility, low squish, but yeah, not everybody can be everything. That's true. That's what I love. It's like when you play a class where it's like, you know what? It has some good parts, it has some bad parts, but it's a fun class, and I like it because and I play it because I like it, and I think that's awesome. More people should play a class that they actually enjoy. Like this is why I played Outlaw. Whether it was good, whether it wasn't, just because it's like, well, I like it. You know, it's a fun class. We have some positives. We don't have some non-positives. You know, we have some advantages and disadvantages. I mean, that's what I like about it. That's a good mindset, honestly. Training Day, John Wick, Punisher, Rocket, Badass Russians. Let's go, boys. Yo, +1, boys, for Team Nugget, and we're good to go for some 5v5 1v1 duels over on the PTR. The last few duels of PTR before they shut down the PTR and 9-2 becomes a reality, boys. I want to have some fun with the tier says double ledgers because it's going to be a bit before we get out tier says and double leggers, man. It's going to be at least first 2 weeks of 9-2 while we're waiting for the next raid and seasonal stuff, and then it's going to be the next raid and seasonal stuff. I literally spent the past 2 months leveling classes after class and not enjoying them. Really, I wonder if TSG is going to be good even with the warrior nerf. I imagine warriors are still going to be pretty deadly, like damage wise they're going to be really good. I think with more versatility on gear, I think that's why they're trying to like lower down, because you're going to be in 40% versa perma. So like, you know, just want to make sure that warriors aren't outscaling. You know, I think that's what's going on. Does it damn? Yeah. I think it'll be really scary on damage. Does he says make arms deal 20% damage? Or I think it does, yeah. We got a second group, boys! Let's go! Смотрим. Шлеф Fleshcraft. Okay, watch your Fleshcraft. Oh my god, yeah, 69, 79, 999, bro! What is that number? It's so perfect. Look at those 9s, bro! Oh my god, I feel like I want to buy it now. You know how they add like 99 cents to everything to make it seem like it's $1 cheaper? Dude, I want to buy the Fleshcraft now for, what is it? For 77,000, bro. What the? Yo, what's up, Corsair, my man? We got a second group, boys! Let's go, let's go, let's go. Yo, queuing us up, boys. We got a group. We got a Nugget, and Sentry. Let's get us in here, boys. Doing some first 5v5 1v1 duels over on the PTR, boys. Now, oh, it's randomized. Yo, let's go. Yeah. Yo, duels actually randomized. I am not gonna completely randomize them. I am gonna go back to what I was doing. I don't want to get 12 on arena. No one got time for a 12 on arena, boys. Nobody got time for that garbage. Garbaggio. I like the song a lot, by the way. God damn. All right, boys. I know I shouldn't be using my own shirt, but let's move the hoodie. Wipe my mouth. But bro, I got no time, man. I gotta get these duels up and running. Twitch. Got us a team one together with Arcano as a big old Fury Warrior, Flesh Crafting. We got us as Braun, we got us as Demon Hunter. Literally just a simple name. We got us as Worf as well as Jesus. Lots of melee, lots of Plater boys over in Team 1 together with Team Fire Element 2. With G-Fuck on that team, we got us as KLL Jr. as well. As Polymix in the back, we got Arky. We got so many casters, and it's going to be a first one, an Outlaw Rogue with a killing spree. I haven't seen an Outlaw Rogue run killing spree in quite a while. Gonna be that sap opener, chip shot opener, Demon Hunter. Does he go for the big go? It looks like he's gonna take it a little slow into a disarm on the Demon Hunter, trying to take it slow and steady. Gonna be that Ventier as Demon Hunter trying to see if Ventier could work, but KLL with a quick, swift cloak of shadows just stops all that magic damage from Demon Hunter. That is the one disadvantage of Demon Hunter, but he goes for a meta, which applies another metamorphosis onto KLL. If he goes for an I-beam, he can extend that Sinful brand a little bit longer onto KLL. Looks like he's able to. Gonna be a quick interrupt by KLL though. And he's got himself that magic shield. Big damage on the team, and I think this man's gonna be down for the count. He needs a little bit of healing. Doesn't be able to take down the rogue, but the rogue is gonna spike him once, twice, taking him out. And down goes the DH. That is the one big disadvantage of that Sinful brand, because KLL not only burned a cloak for that, but he also got himself a magic defense trinket, being added in the patch 9.2 season 3 of PTR, which is going to be live very, very soon. Tuesday, Wednesday reset, and then season starts, I think, like a week or two after the patch begins. Maybe is the season stuff, chat, does anybody know if the seasonal stuff begins a week after the new patch? Or 2 weeks after the new patch? If it's a week, it's not bad at all. Arcano. Is Arcano? Can I call you Arcano? Because I'm going to call you Arcano. Otherwise, it's going to go full Fleshcraft. KLL not going for that interrupt. Is opening up on a warrior with a disarm right after doing dirty, just like he did with that Demon Hunter. Just taking his sweet time to seeing the melee. Cheap shotting them, disarming them, kidney shotting them, and that's going to be disarmed by the warrior KLL with a massive leap away. Going to be that warrior leap with a charge, as KLL can't really do much. It's going to be popping off a thick evasion, so Arcano is going to be have a lot of his spells dodged for quite a while. He has a lot of damage, lots of potential. He does have reckless and better kidney shot onto Arcano. It was very, very DR. KLL is going to go for a vanish as he goes for sees the trinket Arcano. Arcano does pop in Rage Regeneration, trying to get himself a little bit of healing off of the rogue. The rogue is going to be able to step away as rogue looking for that reset. Is he going to go wait for cooldowns? He does have a Drumrush coming back up very, very soon. Blind available very, very soon. Arcano is going to sit behind the pillar, try to war stop in case the rogue is nearby. Sometimes rogues don't really like to go too far away either, so I guess it makes sense. KLL getting opened up on, or rather Arcano getting opened up on cheap shot, disarm again, and rogue most likely has a kidney shot to follow. Got himself a roll of the bones, killing spree right after. Arcano, there's an opportunity for him to maybe get some damage in. Is going to try to go for a fear onto KLL. Gets it to trick it out of the rogue with a disarm to follow. The rogue, I think, might be just out in the open for a little bit. Grapple hook away with a leap by the word. Could be a blind on KLL. Arcano needs a bit of health recovery or find a way to stun the rogue. Does not roll Stormbolt. And I think roll Stormbolt in duels might not be a bad idea at all. With Jesus going to be up next as an unholy death. They try to see if he can make it only work. I wonder if we'll be seeing any tier set uses out of this guy. It's still very up in the air. Which classes are going to use tier sets? Which specs are going to use the tier sets, or are going to go full versatility gear? With Sap onto Jesus, it's going to be Ghoul trying to see if he can maybe get a fight out of KLL, but not able to. That Ghoul control is something a holy death I need to do, especially if the rogue is right in your face. Flash Captain right in front of you, at least deny him that stealth opener. Deny him the cheap shot. As Kalel tried to build in a lot of comp points, Jesus is going to go for a root. He's going to walk away from him. AMS up. It's got himself a grippy hand. That's going to be the disarm as the death knight is going to be limited on the stuff you can do without a weapon. He's going to get a stun into Kalel as he pops himself magic trick and put the physical damage. It just blasts him through. These pets are absolutely just dominating. And now Kalel going to jump into vanish as he had like 1 health. How did this rogue survive that go? He just had the biggest go for an holy death knight. That was so much physical damage, massive burst. He just lined up everything. And Kalel survived it barely. Like, it literally one of those ghouls crit. If one of those ghouls' abilities crit, Kalel wouldn't have been able to get a vanish off. That would have been enough damn. My goodness. That was a lot of damage, man. That was a lot of damage. Jeez. Cheap shot by Kalel. Gonna be that IBF out of the Death Knight as they are still playing a trinket, so use an IBF defensively here instead of popping a trinket. I think wants to save a chicken for the blind in the future. Through a stone into Kalel. Does not have the big burst as much anymore. But it's going to be a quick gouge by the rogue. Look for the reset. That ghoul is going to get empowered though. Going to try to deny Kalel any kind of resets. That ghoul with a blind should keep the rogue in combat. Going to be grappled away. Can the ghoul reach him fast enough? Kalel could maybe shift the ghoul and try to get away. Looks like that ghoul is going to be able to catch up. Jesus choosing not to burn a trinket this time around. As Kalel is still getting harassed by the ghoul, is going to spike it, is going to build calm points. The damage is starting to catch up with the rogue bit by bit. Does he have any cooldowns here? Get a shot on Jesus as he trinkets out of it. Summoning the fresh new ghoul, just trying to keep it slow into Kalel, but trying not to stay in front of him either. Good flashcraft for the Death Knight. The rogue looking to reposition, maybe get a flashcraft of his own behind the pillar. No grip by the Death Knight. Maybe he could go for a flashcraft. Does get a flashcraft off. If only Jesus had his pet empowered, then maybe he could have interrupted a flashcraft. Because you could only get the empowered pet to interrupt with flashcraft. Otherwise, the normal ghoul, without going on Chad mode, big gains mode, it just is a leap. He doesn't interrupt, just leaps. Gripping the rogue away from the pillar. Stun. Kalel is going to go for a trick and immediately get a shot onto Jesus before the Death Knight can go for a go of his own. Kalel does have a vanish in case the need to. Big grippy hand is out. Potentially Army of the Dead. Kalel vanishes before the army even gets to claw him. The Death and Decay is going to end up walking on it. And if there's any dots on the rogue, he's going to be caught out of stealth. The slime shield is going to break. Jesus does not have the line to side all the rogue. Cannot send, unless he sees the rogue, maybe he could have sent the pets at him. Maybe some of those ghouls could have leapt around the corner, potentially. Possibly going to be reset. As the Death Knight, I think, picked up the eye. That's going to be a spike onto that pet, actually, which is going to give Kalel fair more comp points than before. Big kill spree onto the Death Knight. Jesus is going to have to use everything he can in order to survive this. Kalel does pop the magic reduction shield, which is going to reduce a lot of the magic damage he takes. Jesus is going to be playing the tier set. He just summoned a freebie ghoul, so he is playing the tier set. He is playing that execute. He is getting random soul reapers, so you could empower the pets with soul reaper as well. It's interesting. I wonder if that ghoul is going to end up making big value damage. I wonder how much damage that ghoul does overall by itself. As Jesus tried to set up some damage onto the rogue, he needs to make sure he gets a couple of festerings on there before he goes in for the big go. Blind onto the Death Knight, but the rogue is slowed with a pet after him. The rogue is actually under quite a bit of pressure with the dots of the pet that actually could be the end of him. He might just die to the pet by himself. Kalel, unless he's careful, get a shot onto the pet, try to stay away from it. Abomination on the other side, I think it might be over. One more swing from the Abom and it's gone. Vanish for the rogue. It's gonna get himself a sit pick up. Death and Decay does not get him out of stealth, but the rogue, I think, is still dotted. And the Death Knight is on his trail. The rogue is going to end up grappling away. Is able to escape the clutches of a Death Knight once more. 7 minutes, 24% dampen, 7 minutes and 15% dampener. As we're heading into that 8-minute duel, boys. Little by little, Kalel is able to get himself a reset. Full flashcraft, Marilyn Soulbite, so he recovered a ton of health. The Death Knight is going to deny the rogue a stealth. Let's get some of the chain of ice down into the rogue. Kalel trinkets out of it with a disarm onto Jesus. Is going to be trinket with a get a shot by the rogue onto the Death Knight, locking him down, spiking him down. Gonna be Jesus going in for a bomb limb. No vanish for this rogue this time around, so you better have a defensive. It's gonna be a big grippy hand. The Army of the Dead just get to join in. The Death Knight is under ton of pressure at no health whatsoever. Try to stay away from Kalel. Try to keep the range damage rolling without letting the rogue hit him. Sacrifice the pet for a second, gripping the rogue in just away from pillar. Get a shot onto Jesus. Does the rogue take him out? Could be anyone's game. It's gonna be the rogue taking him out. No! Oh my god! This rogue, man. This guy is just dueling these boys. One-on-one, mana, and so far it's been able to survive it. Let's go, boys. Bruin with the flash cut popping and re-stealth as Kalel waiting out for him, and the rogue at least is able to avoid the Feral with the AoE. Oh my god, dude! I'm actually I came close at the end. That was actually way too close. I was actually thinking like, yo, maybe the Death Knight will have it, because that burst opener with the army is huge. Khalel barely survived that one. Ron is gonna pop into bear form, flesh crafting over to the side, and just chilling. That's Khalel chilling in stealth. Somebody's gonna have to pick up the eye at some point. Bruand does not pick up the eye. He's next to the rogue. He knows he's there. If he just AoEs him out, he'll be able to get it. Khalel does go for the blade flurry of his own just to make sure the Feral doesn't get a resell. Gonna be that full Feral burst bleeds are rolling into Khalel. He is going to have a lot of this bleed damage on him from Berserk. Just trying to stay away from the Feral. Needs an evasion right now in order to avoid any more physical damage bashed by the Feral. And I think the kitty cat is going to have him downed. Blind to the cat, does go for a bite. Khalel with the vanish. Wait, this rogue does not escape this, does he? That's a full. He got a flesh craft off as soon as he went for a. Oh my goodness. Now you got to find a way to keep the Feral in combat. Khalel needs to recover a little bit of health, but he also should try to keep the Feral in combat. Bruan better be super fast. At this point, I feel like you should just pick up one of the eyes. This rogue is kind of having to lick his wounds. He's having to go for a bit of a reset. This is where you go in and pounce. You gotta pounce. It looks like Bruan maybe waited a little bit too long, so Rogue is able to recover quite a bit. Look at this Rogue sipping up himself back to full. Bruan might have missed out on an opportunity here. Khalel is being extra careful right now. He's still playing a bit of defensive. He's still on the defensive. Bruan looking out for him. The eyes are still up. He could pick him up while in bear form. He knows at this point, like, if he picks up the eyes, he lets the rogue get the opener. He has to let the rogue get the opener. Unless he goes into bear form, moonfires him from a distance, denies the rogue the opener. It is an outlaw rogue, so at least the openers are not that scary. It looks like the rogue is being brave, picking up the eye instead of the Feral. Does not have advantage for it. Should be able to see the Feral in front of him. Pistol shot should get him out of south. That is actually better for maybe the rogue to deny the Feral the opener. Evasion immediately for Khalel, as Bruin is not going to be able to get any of his bleeds into the rogue. Get a shot. Bruin with a box. That's not going to be enough though. Khalel seeing that Frenzied Ranger try to heal, and the Frenzied Ranger got nerfed. Interrupt on a Cyclone. Ruin, does he have a Flush Captain bear form? If you have Flush Captain, you might be able to make something work. Flush Captain up, trying to see if he can catch up. As the Rogue just slice it and dice it through that shield. Killing Spear to follow. Just got a porting all over the place. Bruin maybe can finally go for some damage of his own. Trying to get himself a heal. Get a shot by the Rogue yet again. No trick it out of it before the Feral. It's going to be Bruin super low in hell. Into a Cyclone. Almost gets it. Oh, and Khalel does end up spiking the Feral down. And it's going to be Warv, last one, as a Fury Warrior charging out, immediate disarm, and trying to deny Khalel and your reset. Quick Fear onto the Rogue. And the Warrior does go in for the charge with a big Blaze Storm, playing that Torment Kicks Legendary. It's going to be Khalel jumping at stealth and a vanish. And Warv is looking out for him. He's going to hit the Kevin Slime, so you got nothing else to hit right now. He's just going to generate any kind of resources off that thing. Was that Wreck, or was that just with Tormented Kings? That was Wreck. So you're wrecked and torment and blade stormed. Unless this man is not running blade storm, and that was just wrecked with random blade storm on top of it. Hard to tell what he's playing. I guess we'll see like a dragon shout here in a second if there is banner up. As he's trying to see if he can banner down the rogue. Gonna be the evasion as the rogue has fast cooldown reduction on that evasion. The big defensive for all these melee with a kid shot onto Warv. As just trying to see if he can somehow punch the rogue defenses here. Quick disarm, the Warrior just back up out of the Khalel. He's trying to see if he can pressure the assault here. Warrior charges back in, getting a bit of resources, still using all the rage offensively. That's going to be a free wreck for the Warrior for just a second, getting those procs with crushing blows. Khalel's health does dip down fairly low, waiting until he gets another kidney shot, waiting until he gets another disarm, and Warv is kind of struggling here. He needs more healing. He has that Kevin Slime to at least do a bit of healing off of 46% dampening, not gonna let him do much. Drink it out of Warv as he pops himself wreck. Khalel with that killing spree trying to stay on top of the Warrior. It looks like Warv is going to end up taking him out. Oh my goodness. Well, the Rogue needed to be shut down at some point or another, right, boys? He needed to be shut down at some point. Into a quick route onto Warv. Reflect back into Fire Element. Fire Element is going to be able to get some Fire Blast into Warv, and I think it's over for Warv unless he gets interrupted. Trying to Flesh Cap to keep himself running, and that's going to be Fire Element blasting him out with a Fire Blast at the end. That Rogue went ham, you're right. That Rogue went so ham, dude. Yo, Outlaw might be that dueling spec, man, for 1v1s. You got constant evasion. At least against melee, you got that constant evasion. You're just so slippery. You got that vanish so you can reset constantly. Short blind, range in your melee attacks. Bro, it's just so much. They are all physical damage. That's one big disadvantage. So I guess like plated classes, you do the least amount of damage. But that didn't seem to stop that rogue as he went from Death Knights to Warriors to Pharaohs. He just slicing and dicing all of them, boys. Let's get another one duel going, boys, yeah? Let's get another 5v5 1v1 up and running. Let me know how the teams are doing with Nugget, with Sentry. Sentry is ready. We'll see if Nugget is ready. Let's get some variety. Anybody here on PTR who wants to join us, who wants to participate in duels, everybody's welcome. PTR is public, so it's free. It just takes you like maybe 5 gigs of download at most. So you guys are more than welcome to him. Nugget and Sentry, let's get you back. Let's get you bad boys back in here, yeah? How many are we at? 24, 25, 26, 27, 29, 30 duels, 40 duels, 50 duels. No, 50, 60. So we're 60 duels in PTR. Crazy. Blades Edge Arena. I also gotta do this. Hold on. Let me go find the WoW wiki. WoW Arena's wiki. Because I gotta make sure that we don't get Tolvaron Arena. I don't wanna. Because Tolvaron Arena is not a bad arena. But for 5v5 duels, it's kind of. That's like trying to duel. Imagine it's like trying to 1v1 in Call of Duty and you pick the biggest map possible. So you're like, okay, 1v1 me on like, what is it, crates? Or, what's it called? Not crates, but like the map with boxes. It's small. That's a perfect 1v1 arena. But then you're like, all right, 1v1 me on like the biggest map possible. You start super far away. And you got to take hours to run to each other. Then you fight each other. One of you dies and then back to doing that. That's basically what Tolvaron is, man. It's a little too big. It's a little too big. It's a tad too big, don't you know? It's a tad too big, don't you know? Got a tweet, by the way, that we're dueling. Duels are live on PTR, boys. Here we go. Wait, did I save it? Hold on. Oh no. Didn't work. Okay, hold on. Delete. Okay, well, I messed up my tweet. I'm just gonna have to retweet it in a second. Which? Got ourselves War versus Archie. First up for this duel, Archie gonna be first up over on Team 2 with War on Team 1 already popping in rank. That's gonna be Archie with big defenses and just making some damage happen versus Fireman. There goes the banner for the Warrior. Got himself a Bladestorm together with Recklessness. That's also going to be Rage Regeneration. As he's popping himself a defensive, needs a bit of healing. It looks like he's going to be denied a lot of the healing. Archie, with the LE blast around the corner. Ghost Wolves are up and rolling onto War. War does end up catching up on quite a bit of healing. I wonder if that's an impending victory, but it might not be enough as Archie does slam down the might of Thorium himself. Slamming down that Warrior into the ground with Jesus rolling up next. Warrior down, but the Death Knight next for Team 1. Archie, big Ella bust into Jesus. And actually, didn't Death Knights just recently get nerfed? Isn't spell warding not as powerful as it used to be? I think so, boys. On Forge. Jesus popping off a full army of the undead versus Archie. Archie could be in big trouble. Not a lot of healing. Wait. Oh my goodness. He just rampaged him with a full army of the undead. I wonder if there was that executed goodness of Soul Reaper. Because he's playing tier set. This man's actually playing the tier set, trying to see if he can frenzy the pets, trying to see if he can spawn extra ghouls, trying to see if he might be able to make that Soul Reaper for free work. Soul Reaper for free? It kind of works. Just back it up out of there, letting the pets just do damage to the fire element. We're just chilling with it all the time, just trying to see if he might be able to recuperate a little bit. Hell, gotta be that flesh couch thinking about health recuperation with a quick interrupt for fire element. As he gets Mirrors the Torment, or he's trying to pick a bunch of up. He's not interrupted in Shadow. He's gonna get himself a Shadow Cast, but a stun. Fire Element trick inside of it. He still wants to get that Mirrors the Torment either way. Trying to blast out Jesus, and it's gonna be IBF by the Death Knight. Fire Element wanted to make that combustion working for himself so badly. Breath onto Jesus, blinking away for a second. Combustion gone for now. And Jesus still has Mirrors of Torment on him. With an AMS, he's gonna be able to immune the Mirrors of Torment root, as well as the silence effect. As Jesus tried to keep the pressure rolling versus Fire Element. With a pet root afterwards, maybe even an interrupt. Jesus super low in health, doesn't go for the death pack, that cannot heal himself, but it's gonna be Ice Block, does force the mage into the block, into a corner, with all those pets surrounding him. And the Death Knight is just looking to walk away from the mage, maybe get some recoup, wait until the narcotics are gone, and then recover some health, maybe by sacrificing the pet, or Lichborn Death calling himself back up to full, as Fireman looking for a reset in stealth, but I think he's not gonna be able to. Or is he? Wait, I think he got it off. I think the shield is keeping him alive. Also, no triple shield Lego. So I wonder what legendary file. Oh, actually, I know what legendary file is playing. I'm not gonna say it out loud, but I know what it is. At least I don't. I don't want to give it away. I don't want to give it away. I can speculate, but I'm not gonna speculate because I feel like that'll be too much of a give at this point. Stun. Actually, if you're watching this duel, in the comments, what Lego do you think this man's running? If your best guess. It's really simple, and it's not what you think. It's probably not what you think, but it's more simple than that. Big grippy hand onto fire element, combustion, cauterize. He's actually not in a good spot. Combustion back up in 7 seconds. He just finds to survive. I think he's just dead. Yeah, the dots. The dots that come cauterize just didn't end up letting him live long enough with Polymolly. As a Frost Mage up next. Triple shielding on this boy. As he's trying to see if he can get a setup versus Jesus. Trying to see if he might be able to end up taking him out. Frozen Orb on one side, Blizzard on the other. Jesus trying to see if he can reposition out of it. Poly trying to keep an angle rolling, but that's going to be a immediate chain of ice onto the Frost Mage in order to keep them in place. So Jesus is able to get himself a full flesh cut around the corner. I'm the worst mage. Nikos, you're fine. You're okay. You at least got the basic gist of what Frost Mage is all about. And that's what that matters, friend. That's all that matters. You know, you're not going to be able to do it like perfectly immediately. No one's ever able to do that. Going to be that Kyrian setup for Polymolly. Looking for big damage versus Jesus. Do they get a cast off? Trying to get him rooted out? Maybe Ice Lances? I don't know if that Kyrian burst did go through for Poly, but that's going to be all the time. So Poly should be okay on health. Should be able just to cast spells and Jesus. Get interrupted on Frost, so it's actually unfortunate, but the ultra time is going to let him reposition. The Army of the Dead is chasing after him. Jesus actually healing his ghoul for a second. I just saw him death call the ghoul. Why? That's so weird. But it's going to be that ice form not lasting as long as Poly wanted with an AMZ out of the Death Knight. Death Knights are really good when dealing against casters. This is going to be Jesus trying to see if he can just chop right through Poly. AMS is up. Jesus is using a lot of his defenses versus Poly really early. If Poly can ice block, reset, and recover, they might be in a fantastic spot. And that's exactly what Poly might be able to do. Triple shield is up. With a quick slow into Jesus, stun, going to be a trigger for Poly. Grippy hand is out. Jesus should be able to grip him back in there. Might be an ice block. And there goes the ice block as Jesus wants to go for big damage. He's just trying to ramp up, set it up. He still might be able to go for the Army of the Dead, but looks like the Death Knight is going to reposition. As he puts himself on the underside of the bridge. Looks like he's not going to stay with Poly. Poly's able to get some frostbolts onto the ghoul, onto one of the undeads, as well as the Kevin Slime. So he's actually able to build up for a bit of resources. Chain of Ice by the Death Knight. Gonna be that ice form. Immune to stuns for a bit. Nova onto Jesus. Try to get out of his range. Could not get interrupted for a second. A-bomb limb is coming out, or A-bomb is coming out. Again, try not to get interrupted. Does get a juke out of Jesus. Maybe Poly can go for big damn. Potentially. Radiant Spark is up. He needs to go for it. He needs to make the damage happen. Frostbolt doesn't get it. Maybe potentially. Oh no! I think that was a Soul Reaper. I think he actually got reaped. I think actually that was a Soul Reaper at the end because I thought he was okay. Blinked away and then just kind of poofed. Unless it was the Army of the Dead. Just kind of leapt at him and bit at him. That's a tough one, dude. As a Frost Mage, Death Knight might be a hard counter. Might be one of the hardest matchup ever. G-Funk going to be up next as an undead this time around. Chopping up through Jesus as best as he can. Just trying to send the eagles flying. As he's looking just to separate away from the guys as best as possible. Jesus kind of low on health, so is G-Funk is going to be diving into feign death for a second. Give himself a bit of enrichment. Going to be the Death Pact. As Jesus summons the undead powers, just let it coalesce through his body. A little bit of a necrotic limb effect, you know, basically reconstituting some of the undead parts of himself just to bolster for himself for a moment of glory. But that's going to be a big explosion by G-Funk before the Death Knight could wait until the Crocs are gone. Wait, what the whoa! Both of them jumped in. G-Funk, which one is he dealing with? Looks like both Arcanu and Braun, both to play. Gonna be G-Funk super low. I think he got bled up by the Feral as well as the Warrior. Try to see if he can freeze him. My goodness, G-Funk just had the biggest burst out of both of them. Wait, no, Braun did not berserk, but he did Feral Frenzy on him. So there was a bleed from a Feral. Maybe even a Necrolord Swarm too, for all we know. That was I think that might have forced too many defenses out of G-Funk. I don't know how he's going to be able to play this one. Super unfortunate that happened. Same with Shaman. Frost deals nothing DK. Yeah, it's just they have like a range interrupt, AMS, AMZ, grippy hand from the Necrolord. It's just way too good to... It's a pretty big counter to mages, holy moly. There's some classes that hard counter each other. Not much you can do. Gonna be Arcano. Get rooted in a second. G-Fuck does escape from that execute. Is gonna be able to man these wounds with those bandages. As Arcano still not giving G-Fuck much of opportunity into a freezing trap. G-Fuck get himself as much range. Arcano just needs one more execute and he'll have him stunned onto Arcano. Fade death by G-Fuck just trying to keep the pressure roll. Arcano needs one way to reconnect to with the Hunter and you'll have him. G-Fuck dropping down the grenade and pops on Arcano, gets him super critical low. Gonna be the harpoon, keep it in play. Oh! Yeah, I can't believe it. G-Fuck actually came back. Oh my god, that grenade setup was godly. That's gonna be full bleed, so G-Fuck, there's nothing you can do against those. That's a full Berserk bleed. They nerfed the Berserk bleed, but it's still really good in PvP. It's still gonna be the play. Kal-El's gonna be up next versus Bruond. Trying to see if he can slice and dice through him. Gonna be that Barskin with it quick. Oh, Roar with the Cyclone attempt, but Kal-El does trick it out of it. Gonna be a trick out of Bruond, as he doesn't want to sit stuns himself at all. Yeah, no interrupt out of the roast. It's a freebie flash cut as he tried to kill Spree through the flash cut, still barely able to puncture it. 9 minutes of the duel. Quick gouge to the Feral. This is where Kal-El's gonna have to go for as much damage during stuns as he can. Outside of that, he just needs to slice and dice the Feral as best as possible. Sinner strikes galore, as many dispatches as he can muster. He does play Necroload, so he can go for back-to-back spikes. So count point generation is not an issue for him at all. As Bruond is going to be blinded, Kal-El maybe can go for a resap. Looks like he wasn't able to. I think he tried to cheap shot him, but he's so DR'd, it's not even funny. Bruond goes in for Frenzy Region while in barrel form, getting interrupted on Cyclone. We're just going to set up Bruond back a bit. And if Kal-El could go for a kidney shot, Bruond is about half his health. Maybe emerge to Frenzy Region. There it goes. Emerge to Frenzy Region. He has nothing after it. Battle Master Trigger to give him a little bit more health. Barkskin. Is it going to be enough though? I don't know if it is. Oh no! Kal-El ends up getting him to half health. Even with a Battle Master Trigger giving you extra bonus health. You're done. It's over. Demon Hunter is going to be up next. Getting hit with a cheap shot by Kal-El. Potentially disarm. Wait, it actually came down to the last two on each team. Last one on team 2 is Kal-El, and last one on team 1 is Demon Hunter. Gonna be that I-beam as Kal-El goes with the Cloak of Shadows, as well as a trinket to reduce the magic damage he's taking even further. Lots of defenses all at once. As it gonna be a Sinful Brand by Demon Hunter. Maybe he can go for an I-beam onto Kal-El, extending Sinful Brand. Kal-El has a pretty big dot rolling on him. He can't really go anywhere. The Demon Hunter not given an opportunity to escape. The dot is still on him. Wait, Kal-El might just go down. Oh, Demon Hunter with a Sinful. That Sinful Brand, he was able to get a Sinful Brand extended a little bit longer. Rotted the Rogue down. Pretty good, pretty good. I love those when everybody gets a chance to play, boys. That was awesome. Yo, let's get another up and running, boys. Yeah, let's get another group up and running, yeah? Let's go, let's go. Do we want to get some variety, boys? Do we want to swap some boys around here? Do something different? Do Easter eggs come in patch 9.2? I think so, if there is any Easter eggs in the new update. Yeah, there would be a 9.2. With the new zone and some of the like new dungeons and stuff. I won't be surprised if there's some Easter eggs. Unless you mean Easter eggs like clues to the next patch. I have no, or like new expansion. I have no idea what that would be. Full melee team, rip them? Yeah, it is a full melee team, isn't it? Alrighty, boys. Where we at? Let me know if your groups are ready or if we're swapping some boys out. Maybe we get some variety, get some new fresh faces that we haven't seen on PTR just yet. If you guys need to swap, let me know how the groups are doing, how many you guys got. We'll get another one rolling, yeah? Archie and Nugget, if you guys are ready, let me know. Ready, by the way? Nugget is ready. Archie, let me know how you're doing. Sentry, Archie is... Команда готова? Just ask him in Russian, I think it'll be easier. There's this guy over here. I've been seeing this man's Drawn Lord. You know what? I always like this paladin set. I don't know why. It looks like a bird. I know people hate that bird helm, but I always liked it. I don't know why. I think it's because I used to play Druid back in Kata. And I remember paladins would just like global me, pop wings, blast me, and I had no idea what they did. But I think maybe I just connected that look, that helm to like, oh, that's deadly. If I see that helmet, oh, that's gonna be deadly. Remember that one. You know what I mean? Ready now? Sentry's ready? All right, boys, let's go. Let's see that Rogue versus Kreisbad. Yeah, Kreis, where's Kreisbad at, man? Is Kreisbad take a break until 9-2? I miss that guy. He's one of my favorites. I wanted to call him my favorite, but then I also didn't want to be rude towards the other Warlock boys. I didn't want to be rude to other Warlock boys. Kinda had some awesome PvP sets. Yeah, the Rogue one with the skull helm, that was cool. Like kinda as an expansion, I think was kind of mediocre for a lot of people, at least coming off of Wrath. But Like sets were cool looking for sure. I feel like that had that iconic look to them still. Like the rogues, man. Like they have the masks and the shoulder things, and then there was a skull helm, which is kind of out of the blue, but it was awesome. And then what is it? The warrior sets I thought was pretty cool. Like the one with the it's like a helm with fire stuff, but then it was just a mask with like horns. I thought it was kind of baller. The pally sets I like. Death Knights I think had that helm with the like the horns, and then shoulders with skulls and horns. That would look cool as hell. What else they had? Warlocks had a really good set with like the eyeballs on the shoulders. That's a cool one. There's a lot of good monks from there that I have a lot of my I used to use in a lot of my characters. That is, you could just kind of look up transmogs and I try to see if I can replicate them. Okay, I think we saved that one. Pretty sure. All right, switch. Got ourselves Arcane over for the team. One as a Fear Warrior, trying to give it yet another go. Big leap towards G-Funk as he gets hit with a Fear. Arcano getting hit with Death Chakram as Arcano actually getting blasted out by G-Funk. Quite a lot of damage being taken in the opener. Trying to see if he can reverse it onto G-Funk with those crushing blows. Blasting him out. G-Funk with the turtle as it dips to 1 health. Arcano trying to recover health. He's swapping his insurance to the pit. Trinkets just so he can get himself out of that freezer trap. Just to keep the pressure rolling. Stunned by G-Funk with the trinket. He needs to find a way to root Arcano in that trinket. He does get him in there with that stun. Keeps him in there long enough. Arcano with a quick charge. War stun before G-Funk gets out of there. G-Funk could be in trouble. Reflect is up. Gets one more execute. G-Funk with a feint death. Charging blows. Oh, wait. Arcano actually does end up getting that kill. Oh my goodness. Does end up sneaking away a heal from Odovanchik. Wait, hold on. What's his name? Odovanchik boy. What does that mean, Odovanchik? Odie? We'll call him Odie. How about that? We'll call him Odie. I feel like that's close enough, right? Odie blasting out. The warrior had nothing going into that one. He burned everything to take out G-Funk. Odie going with the stun versus Bruon. Full wings is up as the Necrolord could be big damage. If Braun is not careful, he could be in big trouble. He might just want to up wall here. Going to be going for that berserk big damage counter pressure versus Odie. Odie just absolutely chunking him out. The big tippers with the massive damage from a distance. Oh, getting the hammer in. He just aimed it, locked in, right in the back of that dome. Oh my goodness, this man right here. Big hammer procs. That's what I was saying for Bruon, like, he better be actually defensive. This is a paladin with full wings and everything. That's gonna be spooky. Odie, trying to see if he can get some early pressure versus Demon Hunter. As Demon going for the big IBM Silver Brand. That is going to be a lot of dot damage onto Odie. Odie's going to have to be constantly healing through it, especially with Demon getting that IBM to extend Silver Brand. That dot isn't really usable in PvP that often because it can be dispelled, but in duels, it actually gets some value. Odie's still holding on to the Wings proc. He has been able to just deny an auto attack from Demon Hunter just so you can wait for Wings. It's going to get a stun. Wings is up. Odie might have to use his Wings in order to play defensively. Going to be that Metamorphosis extending Silver Brand. No IBM from Demon. And Odie might have started to bubble it. He's in big trouble. He's trying to see if he can heal through the damage. Does the Demon Hunter unleash unhealable damage? Odie was super low health. Might as well just try to bubble. This man just waited until the very last second until he was literally at 2 health. He was like, you know what? I will survive that guy's health with just 2 health. Just 2. Yeah, just give me 2 health. Demon Hunter is going for yet another Silver Brand. He wants to get an IBM onto Odie to extend the Silver Brand a little bit longer. That stun is going to deny that Silver Brand extension. So Odie able to get himself a bit of damage as well. Back towards Demon Hunter. Eye for an Ice is going to reduce some of the damage he's taken from physical. But Demon Hunter got a lot of that range damage, magic damage, chaos damage. And it just goes straight right through ya. I don't think chaos damage is reduced, right? Because it's like chaos is physical, magical, all kinds of schools at the same time. Is it? I'm wrong on that. I'm pretty sure, right? Miss Dandelion. Odovanchik. Wait, okay, hold on. I think it actually makes sense. Wait, Odovanchik. Oh, Dandelion. Wait, so he's a dandy boy? Odie is a dandy. I like Odie. Can we just call him Odie? I feel like that's his nickname now. I feel like that in my mind, that's his nickname. Another Sinful Brand. Odie's going to be taking a lot of damage from that. It's going to go in counter pressure versus Demon Hunter. In a stun. Doesn't even have damage. Short war stun for a second. In prison. Is going to be breaking. Stunned by the Demon Hunter. Looking to escape, but he got no way to heal. And Odie looking for a bit of that flash of light. Is the dot off of him? I think he removes the dot whenever he hits him with that in prison. But he had to give a little bit of a defense versus the Pala. And Odie, a Demon Hunter with no health at all. This man just one hammer. There's no way escaping. Dandelion. So chat is confirming that Odovanchik means dandelion. So he's a dandy boy. I do like Odie though, so if you don't mind, I'll keep calling him Odie. Gambling up next. Try to see if he can gamble against this paladin. Hodge is going to be immediate trinket. Odie, try to go for a bit of healing. He does have a Kevin Slime to at least blast out for a little bit of holy power. Gambling does go for a full reset. Did invest a full Vendetta into Odie though. I wonder if this man's just playing the tier set Vendetta. He could be, actually. It does actually empower his, you know what it does? They changed the Vendetta tier set, which doubles up the rate of your bleeds, or makes them tick out faster. If you play Necrolord, when you have Vendetta on the target, it'll speed up that Necrolord bleed, so it'll tick a lot more often. It's pretty good. It actually feeds into your mastery for even more energy regen, which is so good. Like, they're fixing so much interaction. It's so interesting. Stun onto gambling as he goes in for an invasion. He could evade that Hodge. It looks like Odie with the wings is playing more defensive than anything. He doesn't have bubble or bopper or nothing. Quick disarm by the rogue as he's continuing to puncture the daggers, the poisons through the veins of Odie. As he's trying to keep the pressure rolling on the rogue, trying to get the rogue to back up out of there. Flesh cut as he gets up a reset. The rogue looking to use that flesh cut to get a reset of his own. The Odie though, unable to. Oh, you're trying to blind Odie. You try to blind him just as you flash cut there, but if you play Marilla Soulbind after channeling flash cut, you're immune to a CC for like 4 seconds after you finish the channel. Big charge, big damn Chuppers coming through, down, slamming down the gavel on the rogue. Trying to go for flash cut, quick rebuke, and I think the rogue might be out of the game as Odie does end up slamming it down, slamming him out of the park. Playing whack-a-mole with that boy. Warv up next. Kyrian Burst versus Odie. Not letting him go anywhere. No bubble, no bob. Paladin have to go for Shield of Vengeance with wings. Trying to play this as defensive as possible. Warv taking lots of damage through this encounter though. He's the one doing the damage while Odie's the one playing defense, but it looks like he was able to turn it around completely. Odie the flash try to heal himself as much as possible. Warv tricking it out while he got wrecked. He got a lot of those crushing blows. Can keep up with Odie the whole time. The Paladin can't really go anywhere. Those crushing blows keep resetting with crushing blows. Being clean by Odie though. Oh my goodness. Oh my god. Well, this man just absolutely blasted him. 1v5? Bro, look at the healing this man does. He did more healing than damage. And this is with Paladin. Wait, this is with Paladin nerf, boys. Paladins just recently got nerfed too on PTR. Let me actually look up what the nerf is exactly. let me look at this nerf because they got nerfed a little bit. I think it was their Word of Glory, right? Atha, where are you in the chat? Yeah, so let me look at this really quick. Those hot fixes for February 17th. Paladin, Word of Glory healing reduced by 30% in PvP instead of 20. So this man is playing with the reduced healing. This man is playing with 10% less healing from Word of Glory. And he just healed that much. I mean, Flesh Cut healed him for a little bit, for sure. Probably had some other passes heal him. But that Word of Glory, man. Team 2 overpowered. Team 2 is pretty strong, isn't it? That Pally, though, blasted these guys out, cut him down. And the healing. Very insignificant nerf. Yeah, I think that puts it into more perspective. That nerf is very, very insignificant, isn't it? That nerf to healing hands. I guess with healing hands, you end up kind of countering it, and you also have an absorb with it with a conduit. Yeah, you're actually right. 10%, it seems like nothing. Normally 10% is kind of big. Like if somebody was like, you do 10% less damage. Oh my god, that's quite a big nerf. But it's like 10% less healing. In PvP, that ain't nothing. Oh my god. I wonder if they'll have to do something more about it. Alright boys, let's get another one rolling, yeah? Another 5v5 1v1 boys! Sentry got a group! Nugget, let me know if you need to reset one. Get some new boys in here maybe. Funk Weaver. Wait, is G-Funk swapping a character? Is it on Funk Weaver? Or is that another guy named Funk Weaver? I was able to a couple of times, so it should be able to go back 10 seconds like back in the day. I said it a couple of times already, but it should be back in 10 seconds like it was back in the day to be able to spam every time with 3 HP is a joke. I'm a ret main. Yeah, maybe Image. I might have to do something like with cooldown reduction, where it should be like a big heal once in a while, but you shouldn't be able to spam it because then you're just using a lot of the resources. Maybe it should be like a big heal, right? A big emergency heal. Are you about to default? Pop you off. Maybe even like remove the cost of holy power. I know what they're trying to do. They're trying to give Paladins ability to be like, oh, I want you to be able to be hybridy, you know? But we'll see. We'll see what Blizzard does anymore. Go back to Zoo? What a name. Big burst. Is he gonna go for it? Wow. That's a lot of damage all at once. Big wing damage back. Big wing damage, my guy. I like it. I like it. Pop. Give us a bit of a heal. Appreciate ya. I gotta give, what is it, 60, 61, 2? Oh yeah. Let's get another group. Nuggets ready? Let's go, boys. Yo, if we have anybody else who wants to make a second group for a 5 or another group for 5v1 duels, you guys are more than welcome to get plenty of boys out here that can join duels. All you boys are interested in PvP, man. Now would be the time to join in. Think running away is a good tactic? Well, it can be. Like, for the rogues, it's a really good tactic. Like, I know that some people are like, oh man, running away, that's cowardly. But it's like, well, I'm not going to stand next to a guy that, is blaring with wings. That's like standing next to a nuke that's going off and be like, I'm going to try to see if I can stand next to it. Sometimes you just got to find shelter. Wait for the explosion to go off and then figure out what you do afterwards. Standing next to a live grenade and be like, you know what, I could probably live it. Yeah, running away like is a bitch move. No, I'm ducking for cover, waiting the grenade to go off, and then I'm like, yo, okay, let's figure out what we do afterwards. You know what I mean? As a person who played Pally back then, it's not fun spamming WoW every 3 HP when I get low on health. Yeah, I guess so too, right? You probably would want to do like, it's kind of like when druids have to sit in a bear form whenever they take damage. So then it's like you feral or boomy, but you have to spend much of the time in PvP in bear form just so you can be tankier. I can understand that regard. Right, you want to play your class, you don't want to always have to like play a healer. Twitch. We got ourselves Arcano over on Team 1, we got us a Bruno, we got us a Demon Hunter, Gambling the Rogue, flying through the air, as well as Huntovy. Oh, Hun Vathi? Hun. Hey Hun. How's it going, Hun? Honey bun. We got ourselves Demon Hunter versus G-Funk. Put him on ice immediately. As the Demon Hunter went for a bit of a blade dance, it's going to be a full sinful brand on G-Funk. Could remove it with a feign death, and it was like what he's going to do. As soon as he gets stuns back to back by the Demon Hunter, trying to max out the value of that sinful. There goes the feign death. Another sinful as G-Funk goes to reset. Is going to have the grenade dropping onto Demon. G-Funk is trying to go for heals. He actually could be in big trouble. That dot is going to keep ticking. Manic better interrupted because sinful brand. G-Funk could be in big trouble. Oh no! G-Funk did not account for the sinful. Is going to get himself a feign death. Demon Hunter just needs another sinful as G-Funk goes for feign death, and he actually got him. That's sinful. He's actually trying to make sinful brand work. He's trying his very best, and he's kind of sort of doing something. I like this. It's interesting. It's a little different than the Necrolord Demon Hunter, which is the most popular build right now, which is super giga tanky. Demon Hunter trying to see if he can catch up. G-Funk going to be that medic advantage for G-Funk with the freezing trap stopping him, but at least he stopped the healing. What the? Oh, he was like moving all over the place. G-Funk with no feign death might actually go down to the simple brand. I think maybe more feign death for a second. As Demon Hunter does end up chopping him up. Death Shocker still chasing after the Demon Hunter, but he ends up taking down G-Funk. Very well done. With Archie charging in next, got the Ghosts rolling. Demon Hunter is gonna have to wait until he gets on the simple brand, just trying to avoid Archie as best he can, try to create some line of sight. Frost Shucks coming through for the Shaman. Demon Hunter might have to drop Darkness as he dips low, and that's exactly what's going to happen. Ghost was finally off. Stun on Demon Hunter is going to trick it out of it, trying to see if he can live inside of Darkness with, high beam as he gets some meta, but that's going to be Arky blasting him out with a Storm Strike, bonking him on the head, clobbering that boy down with Arcano, spinning to win. I think he's in Rack and getting spin to win. Is Arcano... Are you guys playing Bladestorm? Do these Sphere Warriors play Bladestorm, man? That's what I want to know. Do they play Bladestorm? Because I think they maybe do, but it looks like they'll live on Bladestorm while they have Wreck up. So I don't think they mean to Bladestorm. Or maybe they Wreck them Bladestorm? I'm not sure, actually. I know that's how you would normally work with Torment Kings in like PvE. Gonna be Arky actually getting chopped out by Arcano. It looks like Arcano is gonna get himself that more reckless abandon procs. Got himself in Rage Regeneration for a little bit actually healing as the Shaman is starting to put pressure into him. Arky zapping these boys out. Got himself big Alien Blast to follow. And Arky is gonna get himself a little bit of self-heal as Arcano got himself yet another reckless abandon. Arky at super low health. Wait a second. Arky could be in big trouble. Trying to avoid the warrior. Gonna be a quick charge in that execute warrior. Does see a wall out of Arky. Does he get the no? He interrupted him on heal. Wait, this could be really bad. Arky with a flash gun. Oh my goodness. Arcano. This man does not care for shields or crafts or anything. It just cares about slamming these boys down with these 2 axes. I got 1 axe and I got the other. And he got the cool little effect of it. He got the artifact weapon for the inventory art. The Arcanite Reaper. Like the HD version, sort of, kind of. Kal-El with an evasion. And he's trying to dodge this warrior's death, man. He's just trying to dodge these executes. But there's not much the warrior can do. He's completely spent out of cooldown, spent everything into Arhi. He mustered everything he could against that man's. Hunvath is going to be up next. I'm going to mess up your name hard, man. Flare onto the rogue. It's going to be Kalel hitting him with that mark. It's going to be a biting shot. Does Hun have himself a big go? Does he maybe go sniper shot? Interesting. Range hit, double tap, aim shot. Kalel could go for advantage if he wants to. Big aim shot with a death chakram. Explosive shot to follow. He's going to have to cloak it. It's going to be death chakram still ripping right through him. Kalel is going to go for an evasion, but looks like that vanish does get ripped off. He does lose out on the vanish. There's still going to be a trap on one hand. Blind onto the hunter. Does he walk into the freezing trap? He still might. He still might if he goes to the right. I don't think he's going to. Trinket. This man tried to trinket, pre-trinket a sapper and kinder shot. I think that's what he was trying to do. He was trying to predict it. Kalel at no health. Disarm on the hunter. The hunter just sees one hit. One shot, one opportunity. Mom spaghetti, everything. Literally. Does he have one more go? Kinder shot? Huntvey still has health. You just need one more arcade shot. One more kill shot. Anything. Kalel is just slicing right through you with an evasion. He just has to wait an AFK. This rogue is not letting him play at all. One shot is all he needs. This rogue has no health whatsoever. Frieza traps him. Sniper shot. Rogue breaks out somehow. Does the shield go down? Oh my goodness. I was going to say. That man just needed one hit for so long. Oh no. And Hunt is going to have himself. Flesh got interrupted by Odawanchik, which is the Dandelion. I'll call him Odie. I'll call him Odie though. Call him Odie. But his name is actually Dandelion. Dandelion boy. Odawanchik boy. Odawanchik being Dandelion. Big damage blasted onto Buran. Might not have defensive. Going to be the Barskin bash as he got full bleeds rolling onto Odie. As he got that berserk ripping right through him. The berserk bleed is kind of rough, kind of bitter. And I think it actually fell off because normally it has like this cosmic effect around whenever he has a berserk bleed. Short sun to Buran does trinket out of it. Gonna be that trinket coming down with a big explosion. I think it was an explosion from Odie. As Bro now to play very, very defensive. Might have to go bear form against some friends in region. Try to go for Cyclone onto the Paladin, but that's going to be quickly big by the Paladin before the Cyclone finishes. As already trying to see if he might be able to blast out some damage into the Feral. The Feral left with not a lot of defense. He needs to go in bear form. He needs to get himself a friends in region at some point or another. He got to start healing unless he's playing like Resto Affinity now. Which, no, he's not. He's playing that Roar. There goes the Frenzy Region. Now he's getting himself a bit of healing. Frenzy Region, by the way, got nerfed. To explain exactly how big that nerf is, you have the numbers right here. Oh, to get interrupted, I think on Fleshcraft, maybe? Was it Holy or Shadow? It looks like Baram might just be going down. No Frenzy Region, emergency healing. He needs something anything right now. Bash it, Odie. It's going to be Blessing Protection. I think it's over. Oh, he does go down on the Druid healing. His Frenzy Region is getting reduced by 37.5%. In PvP instead of 15% in PvP. So it's kind of like doubles in value a little bit more. The nerf has gotten doubled. Gambling up next versus Odie, who just popped a Bob. He does have forbearance on him. Wait, the Paladin might just be down. That Vendetta's ripping right through him, and Rogue has got him. Oh, and Polly Molly gonna be up next versus Rogue. Last to left over on team 1 and team 2. Man, we just went through a lot of teams. Went through a lot of people. Full Kyrian bursts out. Does Polly take him out? One shot blind onto the mage. Does he blink away maybe? Crossbows. Lance. Huge damage to gambling. I think it's... Oh my goodness. This mage at the end. Ripping through the rogue. He just got one frostbolt into a lance and it was over. My goodness. Yo, the burst, I'm surprised the arena was as fast as you nerfed a couple of classes in healing and you have arenas as fast as this now. I'm just kind of getting more cozy about like the BFA late duels because BFA duels lasted like 20 minutes, like average at some point. It was kind of crazy. Everyone was super giga tanky. The duels lasted forever. You had to wait until dampening before you killed somebody in most cases. But it looks like they're trying to maybe make things die faster. Interesting. Alrighty, boys. Let's get it up and running. Yeah, I love the burst out of you boys. Let's go. You got sniped? Yeah, it was not only just the warrior, it was the rogue got sniped by the hunter. Arcana blasted out Arhi. We have the mage blasting out the rogue. Dude, we got some blasters in here, man. The demon on our overpowered G-Funk? What is going on? Look at those new names of Team 1, man. Making a name for themselves, going up against the juggernaut of the dueling arena. These guys, I want to see you guys all on live on NA realms and EU realms whenever the servers are up. Like whenever 9.2 is finally here. I want to see you guys participating. You guys better be here. You guys better be dueling. All right, Sentry is good. Let me know if Nugget has a team. We just need whatever the 5-man teams. We're good to go. Have these axes, the left one goddamn strong and the right one I'm afraid of myself. I have those two axes. The left one is goddamn strong and the right one I'm afraid of myself. I like that. I mean, stupid, you good, Archie. You're not stupid. Ты нормально, Архи, ты нормально. Нормально играешь. Не можем как... shit, I keep moving the mic and I keep grabbing by this bolt here. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's bolts over here. And I keep moving the mic by the bolts and then my fingers slipping and then it just makes a sound. So sorry when I do that. I'm just dumb. Yeah, Seavark, I think we got Nugget with a group. I think Nugget is making a group. Or maybe he just got a 5-man. But Nugget was hosting a group earlier. I don't know if he's ready. Nugget, let me know if you're ready. Nugget, let me know when you're ready, my guy. I think they're gonna try to make it where you have to blow cooldowns before they blow theirs. So pre-wall, not theirs. Blizzard wants us to blow each other, right? They just want to blow cooldowns into each other is what I meant, right? Yeah. Definitely wasn't trying to make a joke there or anything, chat. Sniper shot? Does this man play tier set? I don't think he is. That's good damage with that tier set. I mean, if somebody... Like, that's a killer combo. Like, if nobody stops you, that is a killer combo. Wait, you have a tier set! Wait, if you're playing tier set, why don't you play, If you know if you go volley, you'll get trick shots. You don't put volley on them. I mean, you can, but if you want to put volley on them, then aim shot, papa. With double tap, it's a lot of damn. I mean, lock and load is generally better, but if you get trick shots, guaranteed whenever you play that. I don't know if Han wants to play that or not. That was an interesting way of saying it. I was like 1v4 Rogue, did Outlast insane? I like that too, yeah, that was awesome. That was great. Yo, Nugget, let me know if you're ready. I see in the chat it says you're ready, but I don't know if that's like what you said ready last time or what. So Nugget, let me know if you have a team or if you have a second group rolling, boys. Looks like Demon Hunter is making a group. I don't know if I have Demon Hunter added. Yo, Seavark, we got a group! Join it! And then you can be a lead and I can just queue you. You're switching? Okay, Nugget got a group. Okay, Nugget switching. No mind. Okay. Maybe Sentry can get in. Get Seavark in that group or something. There's your boy. I like the hat. I like the shoulder stuff you got going on. Like making shoulders big ass shoulders. Make one way, make one the other way. I like that. I don't want to give away bursts or anything. I'm setting up a have been. Get my boy in there. Get my guy in here. Yeah, Seavark. I actually was looking through the PTR footage and I found the one of you versus Among Us and then Wolfie and you blasted. I was like, wait. Oh, speaking about that footage, actually, I don't think I even have it uploading. Yeah, I actually never get it on the channel. F me. F in the chat, boys. F. F. Said I found the footage, but like never got it set up. Man. Let me get it rolling. Okay. Hold on, doing some background setup for the video. Things like tags, things like end screen things like YouTube, making sure that everything is good. It has to run checks. Usually takes a little quick. It's like, oh, does it have any issues, any copyrighted music? And I'm just like, oh, it doesn't. And it's like, wait, scan, done. The scanning part is really easy. Sometimes it takes like 5 minutes at most. The longest time that YouTube has been doing is taking so long to process videos recently. Like really long time to process videos. And I've been a little bit sad because sometimes like I'm ready, I'm done, the video is ready, it's good to go, it's ready to release. And it's like processing HG version. This is taking a little longer than expected. And it's like, why? And it's like, no, this is taking longer. F you. And I'm like, it's ready. It's been ready. It's like, what's the point of me rendering in high quality if then you need to reprocess it for high quality? You know, like it just, I complain. No, that's not the arena I wanted, man. I didn't mean to queue random. We got Toveron. We'll play it out, but I really didn't want to do Toveron. I really don't want to do 12 round. Way too big. It's way too big. Dude, you have no idea how many 12 round arenas that we played. It was like, oh, it's gonna be a really cool arena. And it's like, oh, the monk can just run circles forever and never get hit. Oh, that kind of is boring to watch. It's like there's good moments, but even if I edited them out, like, yeah, we haven't Walker. We'll try it. Unless you guys really just want to do a different arena. If you guys really don't want to do the 12 on, we can reform and redo another arena. If you guys really don't want to do it, like, I'll play it. If you guys are like, you know what, let's just do it. Anyway, we're here. Let's just play. But if you guys are really against it, I am against it too. We will reform real quick. Let me know. Let me know if you want to reform. Like team 1 and team 2, if you guys want to leave, if the whole team leaves, we'll reform. Like if the whole team are here or the whole team 1 leaves, we'll reform and do another arena. Because this one is generally not that great for like duels. Generally. It's really, really lame. It's really lame. It's way too big. It smells bad. And Arcane is already blasting this bro out. I gotta get the rolling. Oh no, audio, please, where are you? Alright. Switch. A little late, but we're in. Kal-El already going for the big blaster damage versus the warrior. Warrior with that banner. Trinkets out a little early. Gouged by the rogue. Wait, you can Zerker Rage out of it. Zerker Rage out of that gouge. Kal-El trying to see if he can bail away the warrior. Not given opportunity. Blind by the rogue. And the warrior does not have a trinket. Kind of put himself out in the open by not having a trinket. So Kal-El should be able to go for a lot of CC. Unless he messes it up. Doesn't get a reset. Whoa. Goes vanish. Oh, man. Could have had himself a reset there, but you know what? At least he gets short vanishes. Worst up as Arcana trying to see if he can find the rogue. Whirlwinding. He thinks the rogue is still nearby, but Kal-El backed up out of there completely. Enjoy the con. Thank you so much, Ninja Nelly, for being here. Hope you enjoy the videos and streams. Happy to have you boys here. By the way, if you guys are watching the streams or the videos, maybe we're a little early in the video portion, but hit a thumbs up if you're enjoying the duels, man. If you like them. Also, if you're watching, subscribe and hit the bell. If you're watching anyway, might as well, right? Might as well. What are you doing? If you're watching this anyway, you might as well subscribe. Especially for the 92 content and guides and updates and future WoW expansion notes. I'm just doing my whole shtick for the regular videos. I have noticed it's been a lot more. It's been working. Basically. Evasion out for the rogue! As the warrior trying to leap around, trying to get that angle, got himself raging blows, unable to hit the rogue. Actually, he gets hit in the back. Kal-El in a bad spot. Does he get another raging blow? Does he have a leap? Oh no, the warrior having to turn around and start hitting the Kevin Slime. The rogue is going to be able to get away with that flesh cut reset. Getting himself out of the park. Arcana is able to go for a bit of flesh cut of his own as well. Man, if only he had a leap there at the very end. That rogue grappled the hell out of there. He just zoomed to the other side of the arena. It's got to be running the conduit where he gets a longer range on grapple hook, right? He just whips it out. Whips it to the other side of the arena. Gonna be the cheap shot with the disarm. Arcana knows he has to wait for a little longer before he gets his weapons back. I like the little mouse is riding on Sarge. Gonna be a kitten shot by the rogue. Looks like all the CC is gone for a bit unless the rogue has an evasion. Killing spree. Arcana is gonna be a little disoriented where the rogue is at. Blind trinkets out of it, and this is an opportunity for him to maybe get some damage out. It's gonna be Zerker Rage. Got him some raging blows. Kal-El unable to really deal with the physical damage of the warrior. It's gonna be a big old grapple away as he gets himself that Necrolord shield. I think from Kevin Slime too. Get literally the smallest shield ever. If you look at it, it's the tiniest shield ever. His health bar, a very, very tiny shield. Very small, but enough to get him the reset. Arcana, again, hanging out on that side of the arena. He needs to go pick up the eyes. The rogue is low on health. If only he knew how low health the rogue was. Kal-El open up with a cheap shot, get himself a little bit of healing. This is the warrior you should be seeing. Oh man, this guy got nothing. In rage regeneration for the warrior really early. I think he's trying to get himself a healer, just defensiveness, just to live through Kal-El's opener. That's a very, very early use of that though. Evasion out for the rogue. I think for a second there. Gonna be a big charge by the warrior! As he finally gets the rogue rooted in place of that charge, slamming him out of the park. Arcana is actually not playing Bladestorm. I just thought he was playing Dragon's Roar. Crazy. Cook Fear onto the Pharaoh before he goes for Berserk. As MC Baron. Wait. MC Vagon? Wait, MC Wagon? Is that what his name is? MS Wagon is the Russian word. Wagon? like a Cadillac or something? Or like an actual like rickety wagon? MC. I guess we'll call him MC. I don't really know what it's supposed to be. I'm not sure. Wait, MC is actually taking a bit of damage. Having to go for this usual in bear form as okay to get himself a little bit of health back. Gonna be a flesh cop for the Feral easily. Arcano is just gonna have to see if he can bust right through it. MC popping a berserk. I don't think he's got a berserk bleed. I don't think he does. Quick maim onto Arcano. Maybe he can go for a root. Look at him dotting him up. As he got first swarm on him. Gonna be the reflect to reduce some of that magic damage taken. Especially from the swarm, especially from the moonfire. And Arcano is definitely going to go for Frenzy Regen. Got himself a trinket back up in case he needs a Reckless Bandit is actually up very, very soon. So you could make a play here. That Feral is just going for the full bleed central with this man, though. What the? Same person as Dandelion? Wait, is this Dandelion? On a Feral? Wait a second. Arcano have to go from Rage Regen really early, though. He might have to go for big cooldowns. Gonna be that banner. Does he have any CC for the Feral? Is definitely gonna have to go for healing. Warstone for a second. Keeping the Feral in place. That is gonna be Thorns though. Arcano better be very, very careful. Roots and bleeds are just gonna rot him down though. Got himself that Ignore Pain, offsetting some of the bleed damage is taken onto that Ignore Pain shield. But the Feral is looking for a full reset. Leap by the Warrior with a charge around the corner. Vagan does go for a bit of a reset. Worst stump. Cyclone. This interrupted. Looks like this is gonna be full clone and this is gonna be an opener. Vagan just trying to get himself some calm points. I'm gonna call him Wagon. Might as well. Fear onto the kitty cat, does not trinket. Arcano gets a massive heal just now. Man, what a heal. What a chatty heal. Just stole it. He just, give me that. Took it back. Took his heal back. Wagon taking a bit of damage though. Does have renewal. Gonna be a maim to Arcano. Does he have no bleed damage? Most likely has a root and everything on him. Arcano, I think this one needs to pop or reflect as soon as he can. Just so the root doesn't get him. Just so maybe he can reflect the root back to Wagon. And Arcano does not have the rage. He doesn't have the health. He's just taking it out little by little. He needs something, anything but doesn't pick up the eyes. Flesh Scout is going to give opportunity to catch up on healing. Going to force the Feral from behind the pillar. Does have thorns on him, so it's going to be pretty bad for Wagon. Does get himself a little bit of damage with a roar. Maybe he can go for a leap around, charge around the corner. Does he get himself maybe a heal with a impending victory? Bash onto the Warrior. Does not have a ticket for this one. As Enraged Regen is out. Looks like the Feral is doing him dirty. Taking it as easy as slowly as he can with this duel. Bleeding the boy out. Arcano does have some defenses coming back. It's going to be Reckless Abandon very, very soon. Lots of rage at the very least. There it goes. Definitely gonna have to use that rage defensively too. There's going to be big damage on Wagon trying to get out of there. Renewal is used. And Arcano could go for Commanding Shout just to give him some borrowed health. Honestly, picking up the eye might not be a bad idea. Reset, open up by Wagon. Just trying to get the dots rolling. Most likely has a root ready. Yeah, he does. This is where you pop a reflect every single time. I think you just got to start using it. When you just go behind the pillar, pop reflect. So at least you don't get rooted. So maybe you might be able to get to him. Commanding Shout falling off. It's going to be over. Man, did him dirty. Did him really, really dirty. That's what I said when I'm doing like 12 rounds. Like for certain classes like a Feral Druid, they can just kind of hug me with the pillow the whole time and just root you out. Gonna be that dot rolling a Demon Hunter as they get hit by a maim. Wagon popping off big damage with a War Stomp to follow. It's gonna be a root on Demon Hunter as they try to get that Ivan rolling. Is there still a dot on Wagon? I think he still got Silver Brand on him. Barskin out. No, I think Silver Brand is gone. It's gonna have to go for a meta Silver Brand again. There it goes with a stun. Wagon's gonna have this dot rolling on him for quite a while. Having to go heal through it, but that's gonna be a lot of pressure. Cannot remove this dot. Now you got no more healing. Dot's still ticking. I don't think it's even going to let you re-stealth. Does get himself a shield from the magic damage, but completely. Oh no, wait. Some of the damage is this something sticking? Is that dot still sticking on the shield? Maybe. Someone was still doing damage to his health bar. I'm not sure what. Someone was doing damn. But Wagon is looking for the, look at that arena, man. This is why I don't like the pillars in 12 round for duels. They're just a little too big, and if you're a class with even slight better mobility than everybody else, you can just run circles. I'm not a fan. Yeah, definitely will avoid this arena in the future as best as we can, boys. Oh, got Frosted? Yeah, he did pretty good. RPing like a cat, playing for the kill? Yeah, he is playing the cat game the whole time. Trinket out of Wagon as he goes in for Skull Bash. Demon might still be able, he just left. Oh my god, no. No! He left! And, man, does not even want to give the guy satisfaction. He knows that he had nothing left. He knows it was over, but he just wasn't even going to give him satisfaction of slaying him. Demon does get that kill, though. Somebody add +1 to the tally of Demon Hunter. Somebody add 1 to his tally, please. Somebody, anybody. As Demon Hunter trying to see if he can avoid the mage's best possible. Frozen over one end, Blizzard on the other. As Polly Molly trying to root him out of place. This is going to keep him out in the open. Got himself the full burst available. Trying to Frostbolt down Demon Hunter. Radiant Spark is going to get him prison on it. Trying not to trinket out of it just yet. Going to be that Silver Band leaping away. with a blink. Flurry trying to go for a big old frostbolt with a lance. Does he get enough damage? Oh, big damn onto Demon Hunter. Trying to see if he can lance him down. Looks like it's not enough damn. Polly is going to have to get those frostbolts out. One frostbolt. Oh, gets him real low. Is it going to be enough though? Polly's has not a lot of cooldowns, but maybe Frozen Orb soon? Is having to sit down for food as Demon Hunter looking for that reset. Man, Nova as Polly just gotta try to see if he can walk away from Demon. Gonna be Demon with a stun I-beam, and Polly ice blocks it. He knows there's a sinful brand rolling on him, and I think it's gonna be painful. He's gotta deal with it as early as he can, otherwise it's gonna hurt. I'm gonna skip that song. That's a good song, don't get me wrong, but I need something more exciting. I might skip that one too, actually. Yeah, that's a good one. Polly reset behind the pillar. So did the Demon Hunter. Waiting for that Silver Band to return. He needs to get that stun Silver Band with the I-beam if he wants to really extend the dot damage on the Holy Moly. He needs to make sure that he gets both the Feldev and the I-beam on Holy Moly. He needs to make sure he gets both of them. It's going to be a Frozen Orb on one side, Blizzard on the other. Just trying to slow the Demon Hunter down. He does have felt rushes, or at least get close to Holy Moly. Does not get the stun, and Holy Moly is immune to stuns while they're sitting inside of Ice Form. Gonna be Demon Hunter, does get the I-beam with a Silver Brand. Holy Moly trying to go for big damage right now. Does he get a big Frostbolt? You see the Frostbolt with a lance. Needs to make sure you don't get interrupted. No more interrupts. I think it might be over for the Demon Hunter. Does get a stun streak out of Holy Moly. It looks like those arcane damage with a Kyrian is gone for the time being. They just needed one Frostbolt with a lance, but that's so much harder to do. It's so much more difficult to do than you think. Demon Hunter does mount up, has Metamorphosis coming back in 40 seconds. He did see another Silver Brand with a stun, as well as an I-beam on Holy Moly. And he will have him. I wonder if Holy's playing Shimmer. Most likely playing Shimmer, right? I doubt he's Blink. He is Blink because he'll be able to get away from stuns. He's waiting out until he can get Ice Form back, trying to recuperate some health. That's going to be done in prison by the Demon Hunter. Silver Brand. Does he get a stun? Does get a stun with an I-beam. Could be lots of damage. Holy moly, it does ice block it. He doesn't want to deal with that damage at all. As the Demon Hunter does enter over. And holy moly, at least gives himself a reset. Another go is available for this mage. Demon Hunter not out of the game just yet, forcing big defenses out of Holy Moly. So he's doing okay. I hate this map. I do too, honestly. I do too. I really meant not to do this map, Fisker. Really meant not to do this map. But yeah, not the best map ever. Holy, still in the game, still in here somehow. Blizzard around the corner, maybe trying to go for Frozen Orb. Demon Hunter recuperating all his defenses. Actually, Darkness is very soon, so you might as well wait out for it. Holy Moly used to have like the most cleanest go. I think might have to implement polymorphs. Might have to use polymorph. Honestly. Might have to do poly. Maybe go for like a Kyrian, Flurry, Poly, Frostbolt, Lance. That might have to be the go-to. Because he needs to find a way to lock him down for a second. Frostbolt's flying at Demon Hunter. As he drops Darkness, looks like he's going to stay in the Darkness for a while. Poly's at least able to get a couple of those Frostbolts back-to-back. Going to be full dots, or else Demon Hunter does get interrupted. Going to be Kyrian, Radiant Spark. There's no way for him to interrupt him just yet. Big ultra time, Holy Moly. Trying to get a line of sight, but Demon Hunter bails out of there. He knows how to play around that Kyrian burst. And Holy Moly is just going to have to take the sweet time. That is a sinful brand ticking down on him. Look at that thing, dude, damn. Are you gonna try to heal through it? You're just gonna try to see if you can eat food through it. Poly onto Demon Hunter does land it. Has a trick if he needs to. And Holy Moly finally does not have a sinful brand ticket down on him. But that thing does quite a bit of damage. Like, it's a pretty big dot. Like, honestly, kind of a big dot. I'm not gonna lie. Triple shield up for Holy Moly, trying to go for another Poly. At least be able to maybe get a couple Frostbolts for Demon Hunter. At least can root him, at least can slow him. Gonna be that stun. Drinking for a Holy Moly. Interrupt on Arcane. There goes the I-beam. Trying to prolong that full sinful brand. Holy Moly got nothing left. I think it's over. Bails out of it. Second person leaving against the Demon Hunter, man. Arhi gonna be up next. Over for the team 2. Charging out versus DH. And DH has nothing left. Is he gonna leave as well? Because he got nothing. Sunder by Arhi. It's over. Yeah, he is like, you know what? I just committed everything into that mage and there's nothing it can do. What the? Why is Arhi teabagging him? What did he do? What did I do? I don't understand, man. I don't understand. Nemi, PTR, you're more than welcome to join us. We'll do a couple more after this. As Arhi's like, yo, who's up next, boys? Looks it's gonna be the rogue. Cheap shot onto Arhi, getting that spike onto the Earth Elemental. So that's what it's gonna mean. The rogue's gonna have better spike combo points versus Arhi. Full wall by the shaman immediately as we're hitting that 13-14 minute mark. 34% dampener. Vendetta by the rogue with an evasion. as he's just absolutely blasting out through Archie, spiking on the Wolves. The Wolves are actually attacking his Kevin Slime instead. Why are the Wolves attacking the Kevin? What was attacking? They were just eating up Kevin. Archie had no health whatsoever. Getting shot by the Rogue. I think it's overweight gambling. I think he might have gotten them. Oh! Wait, he did it. Oh my goodness. Demon Hunter, because Demon Hunter, so it's okay. It's, oh man. Yeah, Demon Hunters can be kind of rough to deal with, honestly. Especially against the Mage. I'm surprised how it worked, how it went. Honestly, kind of surprised, not gonna lie. Kind of surprised. G-Funk is looking for the reset with the Fleshcraft. Gambling over by the eyes. G-Funk could go pick up the eyes. He is in camo, so he's gonna pick up the eyes. Should send the pet over at gambling. The earlier the better. Oh my god, what? Well, I guess Archie did go teabagging the Demon Hunter friend. So maybe it's just them returning the favor. I'm not sure what's going on. These boys are teabagging each other. What kind of a duels are we? We are becoming savages in these duels, man. What's it evolving to? Jufeng trying to see if he can get an angle over to the Rogue. Full chakram rolling. I think it might be over for the Rogue. I think it slides out. Cloak of Shadows as he gets kill shot from the back. Kill commands to follow. And the Jet chakram does end up ripping right through him. Hun, or we got Haruru up next. Oh, wait. Yo, with that mask, how long it is from like the eyes down on Xanda's, it kind of looks like Protoss, doesn't it? Yo, that thing kind of looks like a Protoss mask, doesn't it? Like their long faces, but when they cover them. That looks kind of cool. Yo, that looks like kind of awesome. Lexip and a G-Funk does have a trinket. Does he use it? He does. Use the last second. He's going to charge back to Haru with a stun to follow Haru. Does he burn trinket? He doesn't. He just wait. Oh, he waited until last second. Not a great idea because he is going to have to use the defensive next. You either choose to trinket early and get a response, but maybe it was like, you know what? He was just saw upscaling damage from G-Funk little by little, seeing him do more and more damage. Quick karma on to G-Funk as he flying Fist of Fury, just blasting him out. Rolling out of there with a dragon kick to follow. As he goes for a couple of Vivifys back-to-back, 16 minutes into the duel. Flash cut to follow, Vivify spamming. As we're at 68% dampener. As Haru looking for a full reset. At least he has a pet to build comp points off of. Fist of Fury flying, G-Funk trying to see if he can swing around the corner. Haru is so low, hell, he does himself dampen harm. But is it gonna do much? It's over. He didn't even press dampen. But Hun is gonna be able to get the opener. That's gonna be a full root onto G-Funk. Sniper shot to follow. A G-Funk I think might be max range. He can't go fade death. Fade death camoed. His spin at least camoed. He's trying to camo. I don't know if camo actually worked or not. I think it did for a second. Gonna be a big chakram versus Hun. Hun getting hit with a stun. Gonna be a trinket. Might have to go for a turtle shell. Gonna be a freezing trap onto the pet. I think he tried to freeze G-Funk with that explosive trinket. Or maybe it was G-Funk's explosive trinket. Gonna be turtle for turtle. Hun with a rapid fire. A G-Funk does poke out of the turtle. Feign death for a second. Hun just needs a little bit more damn. G-Funk can just AFK it out and let the dots in the pet rip apart to Hun. Hun needs to get an angle on G-Funk immediately. I think it's really in G-Funk's favor. You can just wait until the next pet stun is up and he's good to go. Aim shot flying in the pet. Kill shot around the corner. Hun had no health at all. Does get a freeze on the pet. Needs to disengage completely. Binding shot because G-Funk pushes in. Looks like it's not going to happen. Hun picks up the eyes. It's over. It's over. Unless he does get a freezing trap or something. Oh yeah, I was going to say. With a flanking strike, G-Funk is going to take him out. G-Funk getting quick close to the end. G-Funk holding the fort. G-Funk holding it over his team. Not bad at all. Let's get another one going, boys. Not going to do a Toblerone arena ever again. We'll do a specific arena of my choice this time around. Wait. Both sides play like a toxic a-holes because of how you play this map. Yeah, this map is not... This map brings out the worst in people, I think. Definitely. Let's do a fun one. Either what Mugabala can be pretty good. Hook point, I like hook point a lot. Hook point maybe a little too much landed side for some players. I like the theme of it. We can maybe do the much. Let's do much. How about we do the Coliseum, dude? How about we do the Coliseum? Maldraxxus. Yo, Nugget, let me know when your team is ready. We'll be good to go, bud. Yo, can we get my boy Seavark in here? Yeah? Get my boy Seavark in here, boys. Up. 64.5, I think it is. Oh, they added a new healing potion, apparently. It's called Cosmic Healing Potion. Wait, have we really not had new potions or consumables at all in this expansion? Cosmic Healing restores 20,000 health. That's like a fifth of a health bar. Wait, so we had Spiritual Healing, which is 10. Oh, okay. So we get a Cosmic Healing, which is double. Okay, makes sense. I see how it is. That's good, I guess. It's so awful. Maldraxxus Coliseum, boys. I think this arena has good enough line of sight, big enough pillars, but not too big. Pillars are not as tiny as they are on Kyrian either. And there's only 3 of them. Join as a group failed? I don't know if Maldraxxus Coliseum works. Should we just hook point? We'll try hook point. I don't know if Maldraxxus Coliseum works right now. It didn't let me do Maldraxxus Coliseum. Hook point worked though. I think Maldraxxus might be closed for a bit. I think they closed it, or maybe I misspelled it. There's a chance I misspelled Maldraxxus Coliseum though. A good chance, because my spelling sucks ass, man. My spelling blows. Kind of like how we blow cooldowns into each other. Disgust from such gamers, Demon Hunter. Fair point. I think it's fine if there's like a little bit of that playful, trash talking with one another, boys. I don't like this community getting like super toxic. I like it when there's like playful shit talking a little, you know? Like it's like I think it's awesome to have rivals, right? You get a jab, dig into each other, but you're still friends at the end of the day. I think it's awesome. I think it's perfectly fine, you know? But yeah, let's not get too toxic. Okay, it's awful. Oh no, I'm not playing mage. Wait, what are you playing then? Are you Boney Blair by any chance? Alright, let's get another duel going, boys. Let me switch mix. Or let me switch the song. That's a pretty good song. Switch. We got Yufeng charging out immediately for the team 2. Just rushed out of there with a flare. Looking for this rogue, not getting an opportunity. He literally just sprinted out of there, flare down. Where are ya? And the rogue is like, avoided him completely. They literally went to the side of the arena, along the wall, scurrying out of there. Kind of like this little, kind of like how this little Ratatouille does. Scurries along the wall. As Yufeng is out in the open, he's like, yo, I'm ready for ya. Not even drop. I don't think he even dropped traps, or maybe he did. Gambler has no idea what those traps are. I literally can't see them. And the rogue that he's approaching, quick sap on the Yufeng, making sure he doesn't go anywhere. Again, like super extra cautious. Cheap shot on Yufeng, could go for big bleeds. He knows that Yufeng can just remove all the dots immediately. Getting a shot, full vendetta rolling. Yufeng wants to have an answer for this immediately. Freezing onto Gambling immediately with a feint down, removing all those dots and Gambling. Good after this, get those dots rolling back up and rolling. That's going to be a big vendetta for him. Yufeng with a stun, big chicken versus Gambling. Would be huge damage on the rogue. Rogue looks like he's going to be able to avoid it. It's going to be evasion for the rogue while Yufeng jumps on the turtle. Immuning some of the damage, recuperating his health with those bandages. Gambler does go for advantage, but looks like the pet was still on him for a second, even though he was dotted. It looks like pet was still taking big chunks out of him, but Gambler does get himself a clean reset. Steals Cloak for potentially a freezing trap, or maybe some of the grenade damage, because it is fire damage. Blind, but the rogue is a lot of cooldowns at G-Funk, and might just go for that long game reset, wait until cooldowns are back. He could really bleed out G-Funk, especially if he's a Necrolord. He could just go for the bleed gameplay, put dots at G-Funk. Actually, no, he's gonna go literally into seaweed and go sleep. He's literally waiting until cooldowns are back. Huh. Interesting. Because I was gonna suggest like maybe he could bleed him out, but then G-Funk can just feign death and manage to remove those dots, and I don't know. That is gonna be pretty hard. Maybe the rogue can wait until Fleshcraft is back up. It should be coming up soon, maybe? Unless he's not a Fleshcrafter. I see he's gonna go for a reset. Got himself a Flashcraft. G-Funk sees where the rogue is at. Unable to get a flare in there. Unable to maybe get a trap in there. Looks like Gambling is taken up by the eye, but G-Funk just wants to sit in this corner. Maybe he has a trap or two waiting. Maybe, potentially. Could be wrong. G-Funk putting himself out in the open. Does walk by the rogue for a second, picking up the eye, should be able to get a Hunter's Mark stun onto Gambling, does drop down a charge trap on him. Rogue is going to be just ripped apart by the Chakram. Cloaker shot is out early. just to make sure you're reducing any of that explosive damage and the grenade damage. Gambling finally able to get some downs to GFUC. Quick feint death by the Hunter. Now the Hunter is exposed. He's actually going to be vulnerable to all the damage taken from the Rogue. Trying to get himself some manic bandage to recover some health, maximize the distance with big grenades lobbing in. Gamble looking to get the hell out of dodge, but that pet is going to be ripping through him. With the kill commands back, I think he actually went for a taunt. The pet just go for a taunt, getting shot at GFUC, does not have a trinket anymore. There goes the trinket as he tried to get rid of the Vendetta. Big grenade onto the Rogue, just absolutely explodes on him. And Arhi is up next versus, or wait, no? Oh wait, Arhi's part of GFUNK's team. It looked like Arhi walked out of there like he was ready to go. Arcano's gonna be up next. Big banner versus GFUNK. Needs to make sure he has a reflect for that freezing trap. Otherwise he's in a good spot. GFUNK under a ton of pressure. Just use everything versus the Rogue. And I think those executes are just gonna be the end of him. Oh, Arcano just walked all over him. It looks like Arhi is not next. He's just up here, just like a Roman emperor, like Caesar. He's just out in his little seat. Little booster seat, watching the duels. Big man observing them duels. Polly up next versus Arcano, trying to go for Mirza Torment. As Polly going for back-to-back frostbolts. It's going to be quick fear onto the mage. He's immune to stuns for a while. Going to be more damage out of those Comet Storms. I don't see a mages play with Comet Storm anymore, but those do quite a bit of damage. Polly is going to recover a lot of the health. Quick road onto Arcano, and it's going to be an Ice Lance just so you can reflect that lance back to him. Flurry versus Arcano needs to get a couple more hits. Arcano does have a big Flurry buff on him. Root onto Arcano as he catches up a little bit of healing. More Comet Storms flying in, and Frostbolt's flying for Holy Poly Molly. I want to call him Holy Molly, but it's Poly Molly. Poly Molly? Quick ice block. Maybe Arcano could break it with a shattering. Look at just shatter the block, the defense, the immunity out of Polly. That's Arcano not letting Polly go anywhere. Quick charge to run him in place. Gonna be reflect in case there's anything out of Polly. As he's just looking to separate away. Arcano does not have much movement. Gonna be a shimmer with those big empowered frostbolts. And Arcano gonna take a bit of the damage. Blaze Storm flowing. I think it was actually Blaze Storm from just Wreck. I think he was just trying to go for wreck. Comet Storm missing Arcano just by a hair. Polly super low in health though. I think it might be over. Oh my goodness, Arcano absolutely blowing these boys out of the water with Boney and Blair up next. Are you a panda? Is that what I saw? It's so hard to tell sometimes who is what. He's moving left and right. I literally just can't. I'm trying to zoom in. I think it is a panda. Necrolord. Yeah, it is a panda. Necrolord. That cast animation. That's a panda one. I remember when pandas had like unique animations. Not casting animations, but like combat animations. Like attacks, mortal strikes, all that. When classes had like unique animations depending on the race they played. Pandas had some of the coolest ones. Big PI. Boney might be in big trouble though. Gonna be big void eruptions. Arcano does live him. Fear. Zerka rages out of it. Boney might be in big troubles and potentially disperse. As Arcano just ripping right through him. Trying to go for raging blows back to back. It's gonna be also in rage regeneration. Trying to get himself whatever healing he can. Maybe has another charge. Leap towards Boney Blair. It's gonna be Shadow Fiend out of the fight. Worse up for a second. Boney Blair out in the open. As Arcano trying to see if he can maybe get himself a raging blow to proc Recklessness. He does get it. Does he get big resources? Trying to see if he can charge. Oh, just smashing right through the Shadow Priest. Chopping right through these boys. This is like one of those, videos where they sharpen a knife and then they cut it through paper. The paper are all these clothies. And Arcano is that sharp knife, or rather sharp battle axe, as to steal some health from Arhi. Arhi going for a Sunder stun. It looks like Arhi backs up out of there actually. Maybe he's waiting for some. Maybe he wants to go Fleshcraft. Maybe he's just going to blast our Arcano. Arcano does not have a lot to really work with. He needs himself a healer too, but the zap runs through his body. Lightning zipping through his armor, frying him on the inside. With Haru popping off full cooldown, Zuan, everything Lexip. It looks like Arhi was able to avoid the Lexip altogether. Big Ella blast as Haru dropping down BDB. But it could potentially be a karma, as Arhi could be under a lot of pressure. Goso just trying to stay in Wolf as best as possible. It looks like he's going to be able to get the karma out of Haru. Is he going to be able to bust the karma? No, this is going to go for a Hex, force out an interrupt out of Haru. We go for a Fleshcraft immediately. Haru getting blasted out by what looked like Ellie Blast trinkets out of the short CC. It looks like Arhi's going to get him. Oh, taking him down. Oh my goodness. Comet Storm from the 4-piece? Yeah, I think it's either the 4-piece or the 2-piece. One of those two. It's either one of them. I think the 2-piece procs Comet Storm, 4-piece gives the debuff for Comet Storm, but I could be wrong. Demon Hunter could be up next. It is a sinful brand Ventio playstyle, so once he puts the dot on you, unless Arhi is a way to remove that dot, it is gonna hurt. It is gonna be a killer. And Demon Hunter next to me, Metas, he could set up a massive silver band versus Archie. Hits him with the prison. That's going to be a stun. Dodges that stun with a stun back to Archie. Going to be a Trinket Sunder as the Ivan comes out. That is still going to extend that silver band with that fell dev. Archie under a ton of pressure. Needs all the healing in the world. He's under a ton of pressure from the dot and the Demon Hunter. Damage in general. It needs all the Maelstrom in the world. Another silver band overlapping. And wall is up. You use that wall immediately. No matter anymore. Use that wall, Archie. Use that wall. Oh, no. The Demon Hunter hunts him down, just blasts everything. MC is going to be up next. Demon Hunter is going to go for a trinket out of it. Roots are not going to keep him in place. Looks like he actually wants to go back to darkness. He's like, wait, I kind of want to go back in the dark. Dark was safe. This ain't safe next to this Pharaoh, but dark was safe. Full flesh cut up. MC trying to get interrupted. He's going to go for another flesh cut while in bear form. That's exactly what he's trying to do. The Demon Hunter looking like he wants to zip out of there, just get some space. As MC got himself a full reset, going to be another silver brand onto MC. But that meme, I think, is going to be over for the Demon Hunter. Big bite with the root. He's just letting dots rot him. Man, those dots. The rot. And Han is going to be the last one left. 8 minutes and 9 minutes rather into this duel. 24% dampener. And Han is going to have to wait out for MC. Hits him with a freeze. Hits him with a Hunter's aim shot. Oh, with a dash shot. Didn't go for sniper shot that time. So I wonder why. MC does go behind the pillar. They're going to be activating that trinket that gives him magic absorb. So physical damage for Han, still going to go through that shield. Magic absorb, another story. Binding shot, not keeping that feral rooted because he can just power shift out of it. Han trying to go for that maybe potentially big damage. Does get himself big procs of aim shot into a freeze into MC. Aim shot to follow, maybe some big damage after. Get himself big damage, big burst at MC. MC is going to have to go for as much heal as possible. Going to be some steady shots out of Han as he's looking to back up out of there. Got himself surrounded with the finish for 30% damage reduction. Trying to see if he can land the aim shot around the corner. MC is going to be able to land inside it. Rapid fire is going to be ripping right through MC. No health left on MC at all. No trinket available for Han. MC is going to go for a bit of healing. Maybe go for a fleshcraft. He needs to find a way to get interrupted on regrowth if he wants to go for a fleshcraft. And Han can maybe charge out at him. As MC looking for that reset. It looks like he does get the opener. Han has a turtle leaf. Worse to worse. Try to drop down freezing trap into MC. It looks like he's not going to be able to get him. Maybe can walk him into it. I think try to knock him into it. Explosive onto MC as he gets him with the scouter, but Han just bleeding out. I think it's over. Yeah, wow. Alright, send the bleeding boys out at the end. Arcano with them through kills though. Ripping right through these boys just like butter. My goodness. Yeah, let's get another go. Let's get another duel going, boys. God, some days I just can't speak at all. Let's get another going, yeah. Another 5V5 1 for the road, and then we'll call it there. And maybe I'll get some food or something. We'll do more PTR duels tomorrow if you guys want to join in. By the way, have some fun. Last bits of fun before it's over. Yeah. Didn't have anything for Archie. Yeah. It's a little rough. It's a little rough. Sometimes you're gonna be dueling and you got like you won't have a lot of cooldowns that you can just rotate one after the other. That's perfectly okay. That's part of the fun of the 5v5 once. Like you're not like some people are able to go through like one back to back challenger to challenger and fight through all of them. And other times you go in, you slam out the guy in front of you, then you get slammed right after. That's part of the 5v5 1v1 fun. You want to try to live as long as you can and get as many kills as possible and try not to die. But hey, if you can get a slam out of the park, slam that guy that's been murdering your team the whole time, slamming him out can let the other guy, give them a chance, give your team a chance to win. Because in a sense, it's kind of like it's 1v1s and fighting for glory, but it's also a team sport in a way. So there is teams, and you are fighting for your team. Sorta. That's what I like about duels, though. The 5v1 format is so interesting. It's intricate. It also utilizes like all the PvP aspects of the game, like all the scaling, all that stuff. It's awesome. Do we have groups, boys? Do we have Sentry and Nugget for at least one more, or are we done ski? Because I want to do at least one more, but I do want to get some food as well. I haven't eaten anything today. I only had some veggies, like some carrots, some cucumber, a tomato, like a snack at most. So I am legit hungry. One more? I'm down if Nugget and Sentry got a group. Otherwise, we'll do more tomorrow. We'll go for a little longer tomorrow. That's always a possibility, because we'll have those tomorrow anyway. We had a lot of good ones today, though. I like these. These were awesome. I had so many good moments in here, man. Man, I'm so excited for patch 9. I'm so excited, dude. Tuesday can't come fast enough. So excited. I can't wait. Yeah, I'll give it maybe like 5 more. I don't, unless Nugget is just gone. If Nugget is like, yeah, I'm out, ski. Yeah, I'm done, ski. Then I'm like, all right, cool, we're done. Otherwise, we'll see. It's a lot of fun though, boys. A lot of fun. God, I'm so hungry though. Funk Weaver, why you dead? Wait, Nugget is ready? Is Century ready? Do we have a +1 ready, boys? What arena do we do then, by the way? What arena do we do? What arena have we done? We have had the bridge one with the Blade's Edge. We had Nagrand. We had Namagambala. We didn't have to. We had to overrun. We didn't have Dragon's Peak. We didn't have Ashamane. Black Rock Hold is one we had. We'll do Black Rock Hold next. If Century's team, if Arhi's team is ready. Архи команда готова. Если готова, можно будем еще один дуэль делать. Because we'll do Black Rock Hold. I like that one arena a lot. I think it's the one we got to miss out for the day. That's the one we didn't get to. I don't know why I like the arena that much. I think it's awesome for duels aspect. It's enough of line of sight in the middle and the size. And it just, I think we had a lot of good moments in that arena. We had a big blaster moments there. That's a duel arena where we had like 1v5s or big burst one-shots. And I guess I just had a lot of good fun moments with it. It's kind of like 12 on. We had a lot of like long games, like hiding games where people just go forever. Reset, rogues go for restells forever, Feral Sin restells, monks just run circles forever. So maybe that's why like put a bad taste in my mouth. You know? Do 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 do. Do 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 do. Okay, I think Arhi just won this duel. Maybe. We'll see. Arhi, команда готова или что? Есть команда или нету команду? Nugget's full? Yeah, Nugget I know has been full for a bit. I don't know if Arhi's got a team though. So I'm waiting. Somebody in Team Arhi want a 3 out of 5? Let's give Arhi needs plus 2 boys. Arhi needs 2 more. So let's give him like what, a couple of minutes? If we can get a group together. If we don't get one in a few minutes, we'll just call it because I'm hungry, man. I'm starving anyway. And when I get to, I notice when I'm streaming, when I get to the point where I'm like just absolutely hungry, absolutely just craving food, like at some point I just can't really focus on the game anymore. I start slurring my words real hard. I start repeating myself. I blank out. I lose my train of thought completely. And then just like, man, when I'm editing it, I'm like, oh my God. It just feels like there's moments where I'm dueling and it's just crisp and clean and clear. Haru is full. Is Haru part of Nugget's team? Because if Haru is part of Nugget's team, then we have that team ready to go. Then I know, yeah. If Haru is part of like Century or if Haru made a different team, then let me know. Yeah, Haru and Nugget, I don't remember who Nugget is. Nugget is, I think it was the Rogue, right? Or is Nugget Demon Hunter? I'm not sure. Is Nugget Demon? No, Nugget is somebody else. No, I think Nugget was originally the Rogue, the Night Fate Xanda, but I think he's been swapping characters. I think he might be gambling, but I could be wrong in that. So essentially looking for a couple. Haru is me? Oh, okay, works out. Okay, I knew there were, oh yeah, okay. Because I remember Nugget was a Rogue, and then he says he's changed alts, and I guess I lost track of it completely. I'm really bad with names to begin with, so it's not uncommon for me. So Haru, yeah, okay, that makes sense then. Haru is Nugget. I didn't realize that, yeah. I didn't realize at all. I knew that he switched. And I guess for some reason I defaulted in my brain that maybe Nugget is Demon Hunter, because Demon Hunter is always in these duels, or at least is always there for that team. So I thought, oh, it's somebody who's I could consistently like queue as a leader, so it must be somebody who's consistently there. So in my brain it was just like I connected the dots that weren't there. You know, I made some strings and I'm like, why did I do that? Right? All right, Sentry. How we looking? How's the group looking? Are we still 3 out of 5? Because if it's still 3 out of 5, then I think we'll call it there because I'll get food. And we'll have more duels tomorrow. I'll try to see if I can... Tonight, I got an easy plan for how to get more sleep. It's going to be the lazy route. I put a lot of work into that last night, this morning's video. Into the full list of all the class changes planned for 9-2, man. That took a long while. So, that's a big project. So I'm going to take it easy tonight. To get some proper sleep. I have a plan, but I actually get proper sleep, so I'll try it tonight. I'll try to get a proper sleep, have some coffee, have a productive day, get a lot of work done, get ready. Dang, which one game could I play? Hogged by someone else, Sag? I'm sorry. Is Is that you, Seamark? Is that you? Orca get on? Is that it? Is that the boy? No, it isn't. Oh. I miss Seamark. Seamark is a priest, right? Is he? Was he? He might have been. His rank went Fury Warrior. I like Fury Warrior. For a week. I think it's R Sentry Архи. Команда есть или команда что? Команда готова или что? После этого дуэли скажи мне, окей? После дуэли versus Gyarados? Trying to do in Russian. I'll see if Arcade has a team. If he has a team after this, then we'll queue. If Ari doesn't have a team after that, then we'll call it there. I think that's what I'll do it after Arcade is done with that duel. Is he dueling Ellie Shaman? I was gonna say, is Gyarados Ellie or is he enhanced? Because so many enhanced play kind of like Elemental. They have so much range damage. Honestly, I thought it was enhanced Shaman he was dueling against. But he's just Frost Shock and Arcade to death. Fire Lava Burst. Oh, he's actually, yeah, he's Ellie. He is actually Ellie. Okay, I see how it is. I see how it is, boys. Yeah, boys, by the way, I've had such a good time today on stream, man. I had so much fun with these duels. Thank you guys so much for joining. I really do appreciate it. Super fun hanging out with all of you. You guys, we're going to be doing more streams for patch 9.2, more content. We're going to be doing more Mythic Pluses, probably pushing in arenas too, playing with viewers and stuff, man. Doing a lot of raiding, so hopefully you guys are excited for 9.2, man. Hopefully you guys are excited for 9.2. I got a couple of videos to work on, and the best part about new content, new patches, like new stuff to do, more videos to make stuff on. It's awesome. But the worst part is, it's like, well, I got to get rid of all the old footage that I've had, because none of it's going to be useful anymore. So, you know, I got to figure something out for that at the same time. It's like, I'm going to be on one hand easier because it's more content, but it's also more difficult because now I got to, you know, clean up and stuff. Sencha still 3 out of 5. We got to call it there. Boys, we'll be back for duels tomorrow. Дуэли будет завтра. Invite your friends for duels. Get your homies on duels, man. Get your homies to join in. Ask your friends. Ask your guildies. Anybody want to join some PTR duels for 5 fun ones? Славы! Друзья, приглашайте на дуэли завтра. Хорошо, завтра дуэли будет. Дольше будем завтра, если у нас больше много командов или люди хотят играть. We gotta go tomorrow, boys. All right. Thank you guys so much for coming by. Thank you guys so much for joining the duels. Appreciate all of you guys. It's super fun to hang out with. Thank you so much. Be back tomorrow. More duels for 5 1v1s. Last, very last duels of PTR. Lots of fun. Hang out with the boys. Get a bunch of stuff done. Yeah. Thank you all. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. Again, super fun hanging out with all of you. You guys are absolute beauties. Thanks so much for joining. Had a lot of fun. There wasn't a lot of like one-sided duels either, where just one dude comes in, cleans house. I think it was one time with a paladin, but the rest of it was like a back and forth. Everybody got a chance to play. So many people got opportunity, man. It was just absolutely awesome, absolutely amazing. Thank you, boys. You guys are wonderful, beautiful. You guys are awesome. Back tomorrow for the regular. Subscribe to the channel, hit the bell, give a thumbs up to all the videos and streams. Very much appreciated. It helps out the channel tremendously. You guys are awesome. Have a good one. Have a good evening. I'm gonna get some food. I'm just gonna chill, play some games, do some fun stuff, get a very little bit of work done. I'll see you guys next stream already. You guys are beautiful. Peace.